what is your hatred for John Cena?
Yo, when Hulk Hogan takes a rock bottom better than you, there's a problem. There's a problem. My man. All right, so give me the camera.
One rock bottom.
Yo, no, it's more than that. Show, give me the camera. I got the fucking camera. Kenny, I'm gonna have to do it for you. I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. He came out as a prototype. Whatever. You know, he slaps Kurt Angle. Ruthless aggression. I'm not into that. Whatever. He comes out as a rapper. I'm like, okay, all right, I could dig it. You know, he's from Boston, so that's a strike. You know, that's New Yorkers. We don't fuck with Boston too much, but you know what? I'll look over that. He's doing his thing. Something original. Some I could, you know, there's something different. It's entertaining. Comes around, and my man has a choice between The Big Show, Kane, or Shawn Michaels, and he gives the most pussiest promo I've ever heard in my life. I will never forgive this. And he's on some, well, you know, I don't want to fight The Big Show because, you know, he's a huge guy, and, you know, you got the Big Red Machine who wants to fight him, and Shawn Michaels is a legend. Fuck that, bro. You already beat all these motherfuckers already.
Her return on SmackDown.
Okay.
So I definitely read some rumors about that.
Because for whatever reason, and I don't know Cody's reason, you turn around and go back, and people are gonna be, you destroyed thrones, and you go back? We have been doing this shit for ages, and he still doesn't know how to take it right. Trust me. That's it. Just, I got you. My man, he collapsed with the kick.
That's what I'm saying. That's the way he didn't collapse during the sun. It was the kick.
And he's not even in his fucking chair when he gets in this fucking thing. He's not even in his fucking chair.
Yeah, but he
there
goes, oh!
There he goes.
Both matches without the wrestlers were entertaining.
And on that note, everyone, it's your friendly. Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the foam bar, get around with the arm with the bomb bar.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is fucking Thursday night. You know what that means? Wrestle with Knuckleheads. We live and in the building. We got Hodge. What's going on?
Yo, what's going on? Sorry, you were calling me mid-sip.
No, it's all good. Yo.
Got a little, was it a Japanese whiskey over here?
I hear you. Yo, the topic of discussion right now is these Knicks. 111 to 57 in the third quarter.
Who's
They're
winning?
kicking that ass. The Knicks are winning. The Knicks are kicking that ass.
So the Hawks are finally giving up.
I guess so. I guess so.
I was hoping they would be showing it on Prime, but they not. Motherfuckers.
Shit.
That's the bad thing. That's the bad thing when you stream. When you stream everything, you don't have no cable channels.
Word.
Oh man, but I listen. I just hope they don't, for lack of a better word, I just hope they just don't blow their entire load on this game, and they have nothing for Boston in next round.
You know, that's usually what happens. That's the issue. It's like, yo, they went too hard in the paint and now they ain't got nothing left.
Yeah, that's what I don't want to happen.
Word.
Because, you know, we needs to be Boston.
Yeah. Fucking Joseph's like, he had to say it. Don't say it. He said, I'm going to do it. I ain't going to do it. I did it. But shit, speaking of saying it, later on, we're gonna talk about one of my shorts from last week, and I got to go in on y'all motherfuckers, and it's not even about just Seth Rollins; it's about all fucking fandoms now because I made similar cases for Star Wars and for this shit, and it's like y'all motherfuckers are stupid. What up, Mr. Loki? What up, Normal Guy? What up, Joseph? Everybody in the chat, what's going on? But yo, let's start off with this AI shit.
Okay,
it was a big deal. The WWE is using AI to track fan reactions and shape storylines.
Then how they still getting it wrong?
That's a good question because can people do that? Can't you see that? Like, can't you see people's reaction while you live in the fucking building? Can't you need AI for people to tell you that Kyrie Sane shouldn't have got fired?
Facts.
I don't think you need artificial intelligence.
Nah, can't you don't need AI to see that people are not fucking with Cody.
Yo, for real. Like, not for nothing. You don't really need any of that shit. You can just watch your product. You know, it goes, new details have surfaced on how WWE is quietly integrating artificial intelligence behind the scenes, with early efforts already shaping how the company evaluates its programming and audience response. A report indicates that TKO CEO Mark Sharperow revealed during an internal town hall that WWE has begun using AI-driven analytics to better understand its storylines. The technology is being used to track which angles and performers are connecting with audiences and where those reactions are strongest. Bro, this is not a fucking product. Like, I understand, like, you think the wrestlers are products, but this isn't like, oh, what set does everybody like? No, anybody you put on TV, if you give them the right structure and they perform correctly, will connect to the fucking audience. And you can tell by the way the people are reacting just by looking at the product, how they fucking feel, how they fare. Bro, we're not silent people. We tell you what we want and what we don't want.
Bro, you guys literally had to fucking cut the WrestleMania, but like what? Almost 75% of what you guys were charging for because nobody was buying the fucking shit because your product is stale. Like Toe said, you don't need AI to know that Kyrie Sane should not have been cut.
Word. Not now, at least.
You had her in the middle of a storyline.
Yeah.
Like where the payoff was going to be when she finally turns on Asuka.
And the storyline was for months.
Yes.
That was one of the longest stories they were telling.
Yes. Like, come on. And now your excuse is that, oh, well, she already left to Japan and she doesn't want to come back. Like, don't tell. I know that she posted on her thing, like, you know what, I'm already in Japan. You know, I'm just going to stay here, whatever. You know why she's talking like that? Because she feels unappreciated by WWE, by you idiots. This is like the second or third time you guys cut her for no fucking reason.
Yeah. And to top it off, yo, Kyrie saying, if you think about it, is the original Julia. And what I say by that is because in NXT, Kyrie Sane was NXT champion. She beat Shayna Baszler. She beat fucking Nia Jax. She was one of the big stars in NXT as women's division.
Right.
She came to the main roster. She teamed up with Asuka. She did little things here and there. She's tag team champions. Blah 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 blah. They didn't really use her. They missed the opportunity for her to be fighting for the world title, for her to be champion. Like Julia, she's the United States champion. Asuka, Kyrie Sane didn't have that opportunity to be Intercontinental or United States champion when she was up. You gave Julia a title. She could have owned a division that we don't even have and could have been a top star while Jade was. You could have treated the women's division the way you treated wrestling in the 80s. Jade was the champion and everybody tuned in to see Jade with her body and with other bullshit. And Julia is the workhorse. She's the one that's defending her title all the fucking time, and she's the real star. The same way Hogan was champion, and you had fucking Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart and British Bulldog and all those other guys, and Macho Man and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat as Intercontinental champion. Kyrie Sane could have been in that Intercontinental title run. She could have been world champion to face Io Sky at WrestleMania. Like, that wouldn't have been a fucking dream match for us to see anyway. But you fumbled her the same way you're fumbling fucking Julia. And to be honest with you, it seems like they found Julia and was like, we got ourselves a star. And then they signed Stephanie McCool, and they said, well, fuck Julia. And that's no knock on Stephanie, but that's me saying you have 2 stars of the same caliber, and you just said, fuck it, we're going to go with one when you have 2 shows.
Because because nothing, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
Because Stephanie can talk a little bit better English.
I hear you, but here goes some AI facts for you, Hutch. I'm going to use my artificial intelligence.
Woo,
I'm going to use my noggin. I'm going to switch my dial to fucking common sense. There are 2 shows, 2 stars, 4 championships, and you fumbling both of them. That makes sense to you?
Big time, because they are fumbling both of them. They're like Brucey from The Longest Yard.
Yeah. They're eating popcorn around these wrestlers. I don't understand how you have the bloodline on SmackDown, the Hurt Business on Raw, but you kill the Hurt Business because it's almost as big as the bloodline? Hello? Here goes some artificial fucking intelligence for you. I just made this statistic up. If you have something people want to watch on both shows, they will watch both shows.
Right.
What? Wait a minute. Am I crazy? Am I stupid for thinking something like that? I know to these wrestling fans and the Triple H cocksuckers, I know to them I'm stupid because it doesn't make sense that you would have stars on Raw and SmackDown because they're gobbling dick. But the fact of the fucking matter is you don't need artificial intelligence. You don't need a calculator. You don't even need a fucking blind person. You can have a deaf person listen to the fucking crowd and tell you that they have stars on both shows and they're not even fucking using them. But they're going to push the shit out of Cody. They're going to push the shit out of fucking Drew McIntyre. They're going to push the shit out of LA Knight. And they're going to push the shit out of Jelly Bean and iShow Spob and fucking Luke Paul and Luke Cage and Luke Evans and all the other fucking Lukes in this fucking business.
and Logan Paul and Paul Logan.
Yeah. But I don't know shit, though, because, I'm going to save it for when they come. But I don't know shit, though. There's 2 shows, 1 pay-per-view every fucking month. And what happens? You give us 1 show, all of the pay-per-view fucking matches are from Raw. None of them are from SmackDown. And then you just fucking, you hibernate the wrestlers from SmackDown, and we don't even get to fucking see them. The Motor City Machine Guns was one of the top tag teams outside of the WWE.
In the fucking world.
In the world. Outside of the WWE that could have stood with the New Day, with the Usos, the Street Profits, any other tag team you put in. And we've seen this last year's WrestleMania. What was the best match of last year's WrestleMania? The SmackDown tag team ladder match that happened on the Friday after WrestleMania. But we need to get rid of them because what? If you actually did something with these fucking wrestlers, you would have viewers. This is the problem. We want to watch wrestling. We don't want to watch the same motherfucker start the show, be in the middle of the show, and then be the end of the show, and then watch a fucking 12-minute match of them doing nothing. You ruined Gunther.
Yeah.
How do you ruin Gunther? The man was the Intercontinental Champion for the longest reign at fucking 20 years, 20, 30 years. He made that title something. He made people step up their game to fight for that Intercontinental title. And then he becomes champion. And he made that title a little bit more prestigious. And right now he's retiring people. And the fucking thing is, he's not even retiring people. Can we get AI to define retiring people? Can we get them to what does it mean to retire people? Because the last person that actually fucking retired somebody was Shawn Michaels when he retired Ric Flair, because if Ric Flair loses, he can't wrestle no more. Or am I stupid?
Nah, you ain't stupid.
How the fuck do you have the last match for these people and then you're gonna take credit for retiring them? They chose you to have their last match. And you're going to take credit for it. That sounds like a bitch to me, and Gunther's not a fucking bitch. It would have been better off if you had somebody like the fucking Miz bragging that they had John Cena's last match and he retired him. Because we know he's full of shit.
As the word says, you're right. They have all the talent in the fucking world, and they continue to misuse it. And yes, TKO, whatever is the issue here now, but this was also an issue back when Vince was there. It's like if WWE didn't make you, we're not gonna push you as much. Because remember when we all knew AJ was retiring, and they had him jobbing out to Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
Who can't wrestle.
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio has been in this game since he was a baby, and he still looks stiff doing the fucking the Eddie shimmy. He looks horrible. The frog splash looks horrible. He's too lanky to do the proper 619. Like, bro.
And despite all that, he's not on the same fucking level as AJ Styles.
No, bro, not even to his motherfucker's ankles.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, the motherfucker's a professional wrestler in the WWE. All right, cool. I looked it up. AI told me. ChatGPT fucking told me. Dominic Mysterio's a fucking wrestler. Okay, cool. But he's not on that level. He wasn't on the level to fucking wrestle Finn Balor. How do you have the Demon wrestling a slow ass match like that against a fucking the Demon fucking bodied wrestlers in NXT and in the WWE. He bodied Roman Reigns. And he was struggling against Dominic Mysterio. I understand it's a street fight, you cocksuckers, because that's what the fuck you gonna tell me. I understand it's a street fight, but do you know what that means? That the Demon doesn't have any fucking rules, and he can smack you with a fucking chair the same way Dominic does. The Demon is supposed to be impervious to fucking pain. That's supposed to be the unleashment of all the bullshit that Finn Balor had to endure, and he's giving it back to you. It's almost like his version of Venom. But no, cocksuckers. Keep sucking on the cock. I don't want to ever cock block you, motherfuckers. Believe me, keep sucking on the dick. But open up your fucking eyes and realize that there's a fucking difference between Dominic Mysterio putting up a match against the Demon and someone else doing it. Because now you just made the Demon even cheaper.
Yes.
Now the Demon's just a Halloween costume.
Yeah. And not only that, you promoted the Demon was going to be back. You promoted that the Demon was going to be back. At least if you're gonna dumb him down like that, at least bring him out as a surprise.
Yeah,
we all knew he was coming out as a Demon, so we're like, okay, you're not gonna get excited for when the fucking lights hit different. But if you don't promote that the Demon's coming out, and all of a sudden on WrestleMania you have the Demon come out. No matter how bad the match was, because the match was not good. No matter how bad that match was, the excitement and whatever of, oh shit, the Demon actually came out would have at least given you a little bit of cushion. But we all knew that the Demon was coming out. And the match was ass because Dominic Mysterio is ass.
Yeah. And yo, Hodge. He goes some 2020 hindsight for you. And I didn't need AI for this. If you're going to have the Demon.
You sure you need AI for this?
I'm sure. Because you know what the difference between me and the people who are in the WWE business right now? I actually watched wrestling growing up. And I actually apply this to the strategies from old school wrestling to now, which I want to get into that after this fucking rant of the fucking people, all these people saying they're done with the 90s. Fuck you. But how about this, Hutch? You announce the Demon. You say all that. The Demon comes out first. And while the Demon's waiting for Dominic to come out the ring, the entrance, Dominic comes out the crowd and attacks the Demon, and he starts beating him with a chair and all that. So it looks like, oh, okay, Dominic's wearing the Demon down. And you have a 5 fucking minute match where the Demon just fucking no-sells it and just destroys Dominic.
Right.
Because now, when Finn is around, Dominic can be afraid of him. And when Liv talks to Roxanne the way she did, it's like, wait, we got a threat on our hands. I want to make sure all hands are on deck.
Right.
It should not be Dominic taking care of this, because I'm sorry for everyone that's gonna feel offended by this. Vikingo's a small guy. I can see him having trouble with Dominic, not Finn Balor and the fucking Demon.
No.
And Vikingo shouldn't be having that much of a problem with Dominic either. But they're in Triple I, so they need to do what they need to do.
Bro, I saw that match. I saw the highlights for that match. I was just like, so the Demon was put away for years. Years. And this is what you bring him back for?
Yep.
Are you fucking kidding me? This ass of a fucking wrestler, that's who you bring him back for? That the only reason he's getting heat is because of the perceived notion that he was with Rhea, then Liv, and then possibly Roxanne? That's the reason why he gets so much heat.
Yeah. We said this. We said this. In all honesty, the reason why people hated Dominic Mysterio was, yeah, he jumped Ray. But let's face it. Let's fucking face it. People do not like Ray like they used to because of the way they treat Ray. They treat Ray like a throwaway fucking wrestler.
Yes.
Ray gets put into every fucking thing just because. They don't treat him like a fucking Hall of Famer.
No, they do not.
Do people realize that he's a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, now somebody that's going into the Hall of Fame, he is.
He got the ring.
Yeah.
They don't treat him like that. Okay, cool, that's fine, whatever. But the real reason Dominic got heat is because he started to insinuate, this is a storyline, and insinuate means to make believe, to imply that he was fucking Rhea. And who was the hottest chick in the game at that point? Rhea. Because the Judgment Day had stepped up their game with Damian Priest, her, and Finn Balor.
Correct.
And everybody was on that ship. And then what happened? Liv came back. Yes. And Liv was sexy as a motherfucker when she came back with them short showing her ass everywhere. Mm-hmm. And then Dominic left Mommy to go with Liv. Another thing, like this motherfucker's fucking all of them.
Right.
And that's why they didn't like him. It's the same reason, like I said before, and I don't know if I said it to you or if I said it to DJ. There are still motherfuckers booing Trish Stratus's husband. Remember when Trish Stratus introduced her husband in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
That entire fucking stadium booed him. Does that mean he's a good wrestler? No, that just means that they jealous of him because he's piping Trish Stratus.
Correct.
There's a difference. You gave that motherfucker manufactured heat. And he ran with it. Because
he did. He ran with it. He made it look good.
He ran with it because he had that whole crew with him. If he didn't have that crew with him, that shit wouldn't have lasted long. Because remember how I was getting mad at him for laughing and smiling like he was fucking embarrassed and shit? And I was like, yo, take this shit serious, bro. Yeah, that shit wouldn't have last long. That shit wouldn't have last. I don't forget shit like that. That wouldn't have last long. But he made it to where he's at now. And then they teased Roxanne going after him. Another shorty everybody want to get with. And Raquel is now in the picture. You got all these bad bitches in there. And if you notice, all that heat died down. Because now they're worried about Liv, Roxanne, and Raquel.
Yes. Well, there is one thing that I didn't want to untouch. Yeah. And that's why I decided to be on today. And it is because of what's going on nowadays. I'm sorry. Some of you fans need to stop.
Yep.
So, at the end of the day, yes, they are celebrities, they are wrestlers. That does not mean you should be touching them.
Yeah, you shouldn't be touching anybody.
And believe it or not, I don't know, give a fuck who says what away. I'm a perfectly okay if you touch a wrestler's wife or girlfriend, and that wrestler decides to fucking strung you the fuck out. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself.
Yeah. They are not property. They're human fucking beings.
Like I can sit up here and I can go, yo, man, Tiffy time and Stephanie or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if they were to I see them in real life and they would be like, yo, not today, I would respect that because at the end of the day, they're fucking human.
Yeah.
Let's not forget the episode with Mommy a couple of months ago where fans literally put her up against the fucking door of a fucking taxi. Because they just surrounded her, wanted to take pictures and stuff like that. And like, yo, y'all need to learn. No means no. Like, I get it. It's a celebrity. You want to do this. You want to do that. But you got to control yourselves. And if you touch a wrestler, bro, that wrestler or that wrestler's boyfriend, if they decide to punch you the fuck out, like no lie. You remember Melissa Santos, who used to be the announcer for Lucha Underground?
Yes.
Beautiful woman. Her husband is Brian Cage.
Yes.
And you still have motherfuckers who want to touch Melissa Santos. I'm like, yo, man, do you see that beast of a man?
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Like, bro, if that man catches you and decides to rip you in half, I'm gonna be like, yo, you deserve it.
Yeah, because not for nothing. The problem nowadays is there's no consequence for shit. And we see that shit. Have you seen we spoke about this in the Tone the Show, and I'll let you talk about it. We spoke about it to fruition there, but did you see that teenage boy hollering at that girl and she said no and she walked away from him and he picked her up and slammed her on the ground
and then hit the floor? Yeah, and then the little bitch ass motherfucker's wife, mother is defending him.
Yeah.
The fuck, bro. I heard that shit and I was like, yo, can I please meet this woman if I could smack her upside her head?
Bro, it's shit like that where there's no consequence that makes people think that they're entitled to shit.
Bro, let me tell you something right now. That would have been my little girl. I'd be in jail.
Nobody, no crime.
I'd be in jail. Fuck nobody, no crime. I'm gonna post that nigga.
Oh no, he gonna be.
No, I like literally. I'm gonna post me torturing the shit out of him, and then unaliving him. I will post that shit.
Oh no, yeah. Because dude, but I hate. Dude,
the mother literally said, "Oh, well, she was bullying him."
Well, what kind of pussy of a son you got?
Are you kidding me? That girl was not bullying your son.
There's no way she could have bullied him.
Stop the bullshit.
No way.
The fact of the matter is, you know your son fucked up, and instead of saying, "Yo, my son fucked up, and he deserves to be put in jail," you're trying to defend him. Stop that shit. I'll be the first motherfucker to tell you, somebody in my family, if a male in my family did something like that to a female, he wouldn't have to worry about fucking that female's fucking family. He would have to worry about me.
And the camera guy, the kid that was recording it, he got his ass whooped too.
Bro, now mind you, that little girl probably has an uncle or a cousin or whatever. So when the homeboy disappears,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna be yo, don't cry for me, Argentina.
That's gonna be the new. Remember when that girl's like, "This your mom," and she smacks the mom, and next thing you know, she's dead.
Yeah,
That's gonna be the new video.
you mean my man with the Ken Star?
Yeah, yo, I'll tell you one thing. That little boy Lucky that Cain Velasquez ain't that girl's uncle.
Oof. Bro.
No, but dude, it not for nothing. And especially maybe the WWE needs AI for this. When you have someone stalking Sonya Deville, Oscar, they stalked Oscar and they hacked her shit, and they went up to asking to be her boyfriend and all that shit. You got fans harassing Rhea Ripley and pinning her up against a taxi. You have people following Stephanie McCoy for a fucking picture all over the fucking place. You have people going up to Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné in the airport, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, stalking her flights. The same thing for all these other female wrestlers and male wrestlers.
Cora Jade being touched by some.
Yes. At what point do you turn around and go, okay, we're going to have to either implement security for you women or we're going to have a buddy system where we want you guys to travel in packs of 3 or 4, whatever the case may be, or we're gonna have someone with security. Because I know that the WWE and TKO don't make a lot of money. They're only in the billions. They only made $40-something billion this year, so they don't have enough money to pay people to be protective, of the staff. But at what point do you turn around like, all right, this shit is getting dangerous? Because escalation happens, bro. You think, we're just gonna stop at following you?
No.
Yeah, so at what point does that turn around and be like, yo, listen, we're going to have to protect ourselves?
Bro, have they not seen what happens when actresses get fucking stalkers? These motherfuckers break into their homes.
They broke into Sonya Deville's home.
Like,
remember that?
Yeah, and Sonya Deville is not like a... she's not a defenseless woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she actually has some MMA skills.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like I tell people, I said the strength of a man is a lot more usually than the strength of a woman.
Yeah.
That's why I keep telling people, I say, yo, if I'm in my home and you try to rob me, I don't believe in I'm just gonna shoot a warning shot. No, I'm going to unalive you.
Yeah.
And when the cops come in, there'll be nobody saying, "Oh, but he shot at me and almost killed me." No, it's like, yo, he dead. You see that knife right there? He came at me with a knife, so I defended myself. End the story. Goodbye.
And he got a receipt for that knife, and there's a video of him purchasing that knife. Shit.
Oh, you people. I'm sorry. I get it because you see your idols or whatever, but most of the people that are doing this are not like 15, 6-year-old kids who like don't really know what they're doing.
Yeah, and even then
you know what you're doing, and then be like, I'm not saying that I'd excuse it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if a 15-year-old fan, let's say Tiffany Stratton, right? And gets a little bit overexcited. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more understandable. They can't really control their emotions and shit like that. Not yet.
Yeah.
You're a grown-ass fucking man. By age. Because let's cut the crap. We all know some of these guys who watch wrestling in their mother's basement in their tidy whities. And those are the guys that are doing the stalking. Those are the guys that are doing the unwanted touching or whatever. You're a grown ass man. You can get beat.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Give me a second.
Mr. Loki. Nah, Bro, I mean, after you saw that video, Mr. Loki, I wouldn't even say he got murdered. I'd be like, yeah, it was me, and what? Dude, the girl is like 5'2". He's like 6'2". She literally went around the car to avoid him. And this dude literally went up like, Mom, you can't tell me that she was bullying him. Stop it. I know you're trying to protect your son, but sometimes you can't protect people. Sometimes you got to say, yo, he fucked up. I can't defend him. He fucked up. He needs to go to jail. It's okay to hold people accountable for their actions. Like, I was upset with what he did, what that kid did, but god damn, bro. Your mom, your mother's saying that you got fucking, you were getting bullied by a 5'2" girl? And then you had to pick up and like if somebody's bullying you, do you go up to them and ask them out? Because I don't know, when I was growing up, if somebody was bullying me, I didn't want to know anything to do. If a girl was going to bully me, I didn't want nothing to do with the girl. I would keep my distance away. Video clearly shows him trying to get her to go out with him. He wasn't confronting her for her bullying him. Like, come on, stop the bullshit. Mom, you need to do better. Fucking craziness, man. Yeah, I don't, bro. Mr. Loki, I don't think, I'm gonna tell you right now, that boy don't last 2 days in jail if he's not in solitary confinement. If they put that boy in GP, he ain't making it a day. He's not. And to tell you the truth, he don't deserve to make it a day. You gonna slam that poor girl and then stomp on her head? Fuck wrong with you?
Word. No, and what I was gonna say was those motherfuckers in the basement, tidy whities. Those are the niggas on Twitter talking shit about these wrestlers. But then they're grown fucking men that think they're somebody that fucking probably makes money selling fucking socks or some shit, and because they got a nice fucking shirt that they ironed, think that they deserve shit from the world. It's a red pill motherfuckers, because let's fucking face it, there's a bunch of fucking little boys out there trying to tell men how to be men, and then they go out in the street with no practice and nothing, go over here forcefully touching these fucking women and forcing themselves on people. They're lucky that these women were not raised by the same women we were, because not for nothing, if you'd have did that shit back in the day, you'd have got your ass whooped by these women. I was raised by savages. I don't know about you, Hodge, but my mother, my next door neighbor, my grandma, all these women were savages. There was no such thing as a weak woman around me. Bro, you would have did that shit to them, they'd have fucked you up, and then they would have got their fucking family come fuck you up.
I remember, it wasn't even my father that told me this. My mom told me this. She said, somebody hit you, you hit them back, but harder. Don't be coming back here crying.
No, yeah. Word, but and that's the thing.
Don't be back and come here crying and tell me, and don't tell me you didn't hit him.
Word, and another thing is, and I'm not trying to make this no political shit or none of that shit, but back in the day, I guarantee you, back in the day, if a dude would have did that shit to a woman and some niggas lumped him up and he'd have called the cops would have been like, well, you deserved it, and walked away.
The cops would have fucking lumped him up too.
Yeah, and they would have walked away. They said, you lucky we don't press charges on you. But now everybody's so fucking soft, they're flopping everywhere. and they're fucking, now they want to sue people and pressure. He hit me. Yeah, fuck you. Little fucking bitches. You think you a man and all that other shit, that's cool. Don't fuck with us. But all right, before we make this whole thing, because remember, I want to get at these motherfuckers too. Not just the molesters, not the court jesters, the molesters, and all that other shit. I want to talk about these cocksuckers that just keep dick in their mouth. But we're waiting for Ray and for DJ. but
Yes.
yeah, but going back to that, the AI shit, or if you want to talk about the cuts, because they made a couple of the cuts this spring cleaning after WrestleMania.
Bro, Aleister Black comes back from AEW and you cut him.
That bewilders me. You don't do nothing with him, and you like the thing is you do something with.
You tease him going after Uncle Howdy, and then kill that storyline.
You do something with him with Damian Priest, because they did have an ambulance match and a street fight match on SmackDown. Now, maybe AI would have been able to tell them those are the type of matches that you have on PLEs.
Correct.
Because there are people that don't watch SmackDown, but they watch the PLEs. And then when you see them feuding, they go, oh, maybe I should watch SmackDown. But because there are no matches from SmackDown on these PLEs, why would anyone want to watch SmackDown? Speaking of SmackDown.
Bro, before you get to that.
Yeah, go ahead.
You bring Aleister Black back. His wife, because we all know his wife is Selena Vega, was this happy-go-lucky Puerto Rican being the U.S. champion. He comes back. All of a sudden, she's walking around with black and white hair, and now, like, you can make her even like she was already doing the sexy Latina angle, whatever. Now you can have her doing the sexy Latina goth angle with Aleister Black or whatever, and you guys do nothing with her. You basically did the same shit with Aleister Black that you do with Killian Cross.
Yeah.
Where you wasted Scarlett as the smoke show.
Mm-hmm.
And no disrespect to Killian Cross and Aleister Black, because these are both wrestlers that can actually go. And you fail to do anything with them.
Yep. No, it's the fucking truth, bro. Because not for nothing, Zelina Vega won the United States Championship. And she won it off of, like, not for nothing, the way she won it was really? Because that also, the rivalry with her and Chelsea Green could have been a PLE match.
Correct.
She could have won that title on PLE, and people would have been like, oh shit, and now we wonder what's gonna happen next. When someone wins a title on Raw or SmackDown, I don't know about you, but to me that's like, all right, this is transitional.
Correct. I hurt. And you can't wait till PLE.
Yeah, because that's the way they conditioned us. So, and then Zelina Vega wins the title, and she has like 2 matches, and then she loses it. And even she said it herself. And now, this is me sending a message to the cocksuckers. When someone says something out of their mouth, and I quote them, that means that that's what they felt. So when I quoted Matt Hamill, when he said that wasn't how Luke Skywalker was, and he just played the character because they paid him and he's a professional, that means that that's what he said. That's what he meant. Because that's what he said, and that's what he meant. Now, Zelina Vega said she wasn't happy with her title run. And she wanted to do so many things with that title, like go to Japan and go to Mexico and defend it everywhere and be a workhorse with that championship. And they did nothing with her.
Nothing.
What? Maybe whoever the talent relations is doesn't know that they can speak to the wrestlers. Or they should listen to the wrestlers. Because maybe they didn't know that she wanted to do something. That's probably what it is in the AEW and WWE. Maybe they didn't know that these wrestlers had ideas. Maybe they didn't know that these wrestlers wanted to do shit. They actually want to be there. Hopefully AI can tell them that. Hopefully AI can predict. Maybe we should do something with the titles. Maybe we should make these titles more prestigious and not just change hands for whatever reason. Because why did Tiffany win the United States Championship from Julia?
On SmackDown.
Are they expecting people to tune in now because Tiffany's the United States champion? And I'm not taking nothing away from Tiffany.
You better not, because then me and you gonna be.
No, I'm not taking nothing away from Tiffany. But what I'm saying is this, Hodge. Are you happy that Tiffany won the United States title, her first try, in a random SmackDown? Are you disappointed that we didn't get a feud, a proper feud between Julia and Tiffany?
Nah. I'm disappointed. Look, Tiffany has grown leaps and bounds in the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and we all know Julia can go. Let's cut the crap. We've seen her in New Japan. We know she can go.
We could definitely go. We see that. We've seen it in fucking NXT.
Right, in NXT. So you don't build a feud or anything. Tiffany wins a number one contendership, goes against her, beats her, and that's it. That's the end of it.
Get this.
Like, maybe, hold on. Maybe if that's the way it happens, and then after she beats her, Julia and her handler come, attack Tiffany or whatever, or maybe the very next week, you know what I'm saying? Julia goes, I'm invoking my rematch at a pay-per-view, whatever. But anytime I see you, it's on site. Like something to build some kind of storyline of you. Because you have two female wrestlers who not only look good, but can actually wrestle.
And bro, if we go back to the Rumble, they show off her handler more than her.
Yes.
How was her handler in the fucking Elimination Chamber and she wasn't?
Because she won the match. Now, mind you, her handler is a woman wrestler from NXT that they brought up because, hey, she speaks English and she got some tiggle bitties.
But how is she supposed to enhance Julia or help Julia out, and then you trying to make her overshadow her?
She's not. She's there to eventually overstep Julia.
Oh, I didn't know that. Because that's not, they don't do nothing with them anyway. So I guess you AI'd it? You asked AI what they were doing?
Yes. I asked ChatGPT AI, and it's like, yo, why did they pair these together? And then, because eventually they're going to have the handler overstep Julia. Why? Because the handler can speak English and Julia
That's
can't.
What it was. Why? Why?
Yes.
Tell them that they speak more English. Why? Because we do it that way. Oh, WWE released 20 jobbers. No big deal. Okay, cool. Jobbers. Nice. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin are jobbers. You ever watch TNA? Eric Rowan, Nikki Cross, Dexter Lumis, they're jobbers. Now, I can understand why you think that because the WWE treats them that way, but they're not.
Alistair Black
Santos Escobar is not a jobber. And I don't know how they just hired him to be in AAA and then they fire him.
Yeah, they break up his group. They send him to AAA. And they're like, no, we're just going to.
Zelina Vega was one of the co-main events of Backlash, Puerto Rico. She's a former United States champion. He's a jobber? I don't know, man. Alba Fire. I don't know why you get rid of her. She was doing her thing with Chelsea Green.
Even though I didn't like when they fired Isla Dawn and kept her.
Yeah. Yo,
I'm a big Isla Dawn fan.
Is Piper Niven still in the WWE?
No, she is, but she's hurt with like maybe a career-threatening injury. So they don't know if she should be able to wrestle again.
Shit. Oh, did you hear about Zoe Starks?
Yes.
She just got cleared to wrestle, and they fired her.
Yes.
I guess she's a jobber also. See what I mean? Hutch? Just quick to defend WWE. Which, in all honesty, it's not like these people are having real MMA fights and they're journeymen. You know? Because it's not like they're Kenny Florian. They're good, and then they get a title shot, they lose. No.
Right.
This is predetermined. See, this is where you got people that say that we ain't shit because we're grown men watching wrestling, and they don't understand it because of stupid shit like this. You act like any one of these wrestlers, if the WWE told you to like them, you wouldn't be a big fan of them.
Right.
If the WWE turned around and said the Motor City Machine Guns are the best tag team in WWE right now, if they didn't tell you that, you would be on some, oh my God, I gotta get a Motor City Machine Gun because they told me they're the best tag team in the world. And now I gotta be a fan of them. Because you can't formulate your own opinion. Now, maybe y'all motherfuckers ain't old enough to go to school. But I don't know about you, Hutch. I was forced to go to school by gunpoint. And in school, I had to learn because what the fuck am I going to be there for if I'm not going to learn something? There was a thing called...
Even though the kids today, if they have a snow day, they have to, I guess, do that remote learning shit.
Yeah, they do the kumbaya and fucking meditate for 20 minutes. But
I remember when the shit was, oh, there's 10 feet of snow, we still got to go to school.
Yeah, fuck you still going. I got to go to work, you going to school. But in school, they taught you critical thinking, which means you have to find out what this means yourself. Use context clues. You have to formulate your own opinion on something. Is this right or wrong? I'm not going to tell you the answer. You need to find the answer. So when someone is selling you a bag of goods, and if someone's selling you a TV and it's a box full of bricks, you should be able to determine if this motherfucker's full of shit or not. But no, because he told you it's a TV, you happily bend over and let him go in there without lube.
Up the keister.
Yep. So the WWE goes, oh shit, we don't need lube? Perfect. Who do we say are stars? Cody Rhodes, fucking Seth Rollins, and Logan Paul, and whatever other celebrity we do. And then you people just gobble that shit up, letting the skin slapping 24/7 going on.
Who is this guy? What? Let me see. John G? Yeah, John G. I'll guarantee you one of those people that think Dominic Mysterio can actually wrestle.
Oh yeah. Because they told him to. Because if you formulate your own opinion, you wouldn't be calling them jobbers. I don't like using these terms because it's not like I said, it's predetermined. This is the way. If you're not good, you're not good. And there's nothing that insinuates that any of these wrestlers aren't good. Look, Andrew Chase. He's on Chase University in NXT.
You know what it is? These young people like this guy, John, don't know what a jobber really is.
They don't.
The Brooklyn Brawler was a jobber. Barry Horowitz was a jobber.
And they stick around because they enhance talent.
Those are jobbers. Aleister Black is world renowned.
Yeah.
International. It's not a jobber.
Yeah. The jobbers are what Ryback used to wrestle.
Kairi Sane right now has having her fans and WWE fans signing petition for the WWE can bring her back. That's not a jobber.
Dude, we didn't even get to that shit with Kairi Sane yet. I mean, I know we spoke about it, but dude, fucking.
So, John, do me a favor and go look up what a jobber is, and then do me a favor again. Put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye.
Yo, Arian Cross, he's a part of Chase University in NXT. I don't know if you know him or not.
I know him.
Andrew Chase. I'm sorry, yeah. Andrew Chase. And I don't watch NXT like that, but I watch the PLEs, and every time Chase University was there, he's there, and everybody loves him.
Huge pop.
Yep. Everybody loves them. And they want to get rid of people.
Except the WWE.
Yeah. Which, this is the thing. I can understand. You sit there and you go, all right, this character, I don't see we have anything for them. Let's let them go. The Wyatt Six, you did nothing with.
No.
You invested.
Besides the entrance, which actually quote unquote kill people.
Yeah.
You nerfed the shit out of them.
Yeah. They invested so much into their debut and then did nothing with them. They didn't even honor Bray Wyatt with shit. Like, I could not, dude, not for nothing. Wyatt Six should have went after everybody Bray Wyatt did.
Of course.
And I don't know, were you here?
The Wyatt Six should have embraced Alexa Bliss when she came back.
Yes. Oh, were you here? No, I don't think so. I think it was last week. I was talking to Ray, and they had their rivalry with the MFTs.
Right.
And the MFTs stole the lantern from them.
Right.
And I told Ray, I said, to make that feasible, to make that important, the Wyatt Six should come out as their regular characters. Bo Dallas should walk out instead of Uncle Howdy.
Yeah,
Nikki Cross should come out instead of
they're stripped out of their
like if the lantern was the thing that gave them powers. And then you can see slowly Solo being corrupted like the lantern was the ring from Lord of the Rings. You can paint some shit on his eyes, like he's getting eyes, like bags under his eyes, and he's not sleeping and he's being more demented and all the other shit. And it's like, yo, bro, it's the lantern.
That's a good concept. That would make a great storyline.
Now, I know if I'm not artificial intelligence, so I can't come up with storylines like that, Hutch. So maybe what I'm saying isn't true. Maybe the words that are coming out my mouth isn't really coming out of my mouth. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, Hutch. Maybe I'm not saying these words and you're just hearing them from the AI that they corrupted my video with. I don't know. But in all honesty, it took me half a second to come up with that story last week. And then we made it even better in another half a second. At what point do you turn around and say, maybe it's not the wrestlers, maybe it's the fucking people that's in charge of the people of the story that they're trying to tell?
Well, look at this thing.
Because you have an entire, I'm sorry to cut you, you have an entire fucking group of people sitting at a table trying to figure out what to do with John Cena or what to do with R-Truth and John Cena in that Unreal shit. There was at least 8 people there, and they couldn't come up with a reason why John Cena and R-Truth are fighting when, for years, R-Truth said that John Cena was his childhood hero and John Cena turned heel. Wait a minute. That's difficult to fucking tell us? That's difficult. You could have gave R-Truth a mic and said, you make up the story, bro. And we would have fucking ate it up. But that was hard? That's the one that you need mega minds for? You need AI to tell us how the fuck a hero turning his back on his fucking fan is supposed to go?
We've experienced that shit back in the 90s when Hogan did it.
Come on, bro. This is it. It's not algebra. It's not fucking rocket science. We're not sending a chimpanzee to fucking Jupiter. Dude, not for nothing. I'm going to fucking say it, Hutch. I'm going to say it. And I know you're going to be like, I can't believe this nigga said it. But I'm going to fucking say it. You literally you had someone who had the fucking balls to come up with the idea to send 2 black men in a fucking Toyota Corolla to fucking space with rubber suits on to destroy a fucking satellite. But they can't come up with a story on why a fucking wrestler has a feud with a fucking person that was his fucking fan. You shitting me?
You have souped up Hondas take down a military grade fucking airplane. Yeah. You
shitting me? People come up with ideas for a man of a fucking humanoid fish living in a tub, and a bitch fell in love with him. A bitch fell in love with a fucking fish in a tub.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me why the fucking Wyatt Six needs that fucking lantern.
Oh, man. Yo, I can't believe you went there. Oh shit, bro.
You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me with this shit. You need AI to help you determine who we like and who we don't like. Don't you have analytics for your fucking t-shirt sales? For your fucking, you have the sound meter. You show us every time someone comes out. When Rhea comes out, you do the fucking sound wave, 100 decibels to kill your noise, blah, blah, blah. You have all these analytics to tell us we like these people, and you don't know who we like? Asshole. When Jey Uso was doing the yeet shit for 30 minutes and we didn't get tired of it, and he had the number one selling shirt, you're telling me you didn't know that we liked him?
Remember the golden rule. Okay? Don't do the right thing. Just do what I tell you to do.
Yeah, because common sense don't work in this fucking planet.
No. I do not care that Mr. Uso had the highest selling jersey shirt for months. No. I'm telling you that he can't hold the title. So you gotta believe what I tell you.
Yeah. Because we want you to like Cody Rhodes.
The blackest man in WWE.
Which I don't even say that shit because that motherfucker don't even have rhythm in his fucking shadow, bro.
His father had rhythm. He don't.
That's what makes me question, is he really fucking Dusty Rhodes' son? My man's supposed to be Cuban and he's supposed to be half Rhodes, half Cuban, and he got no rhythm. What's going on here?
I mean, look at Dominic. He can't do the fucking the Eddie shimmy. Bro, you are Mexican to the core, and you can't do the Eddie shimmy. There's no rhythm to your fucking thing.
It's crazy, bro. This is fucking batshit insane. Goldust got rhythm.
Yeah. I think the one time that Brock Lesnar did it, he did the shimmy better than fucking Dominic.
Yeah. And we all seen him with the boombox. That motherfucker turned pure white when he did the boombox shit.
Bro,
yeah.
Again, this is like, my whole thing is like, if you guys remember when Roman Reigns and the Shield first broke up, and they literally tried to force Roman down our fucking throats.
Yep.
He's the big dog. He's going to beat The Undertaker at fucking WrestleMania. But we don't give him the fucking freedom to cut a fucking promo. We're gonna give John Cena the freedom to cut a promo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But not the guy that we're trying to mold.
And that's another thing that's fucking pissing me off is like, if you're gonna give John Cena a hot mic, and then you're gonna give a script to Roman Reigns, how do you expect him not to fail?
Exactly.
How do you expect him not to fail that? And you can tell that the only people that actually fucking had something to say to John Cena was The Miz and Kevin Owens. Because all those other people said the same shit. You only got 5 moves. You can't wrestle. And he ate that shit up. He was Papa Doc in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like he was B Rabbit. B Weezy. Ready for him.
Bro, again, bro, you have so much talent and you still don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. Yo, they had the Olympic gold medalist. She won season 1 of LFG. They got rid of her ass too. But I'll tell you this, Hutch. She wasn't as good as Kurt Angle. She still needed some. She still needed some seasoning. She wasn't getting it.
She needed more milk.
Yeah, because in LFG you get to see everything. Like they have George Foreman's son
Okay.
in there, and I think that motherfucker gonna be a star. That motherfucker just
Which
looks.
George? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which George? Because
I'm sorry, not George Foreman. Holyfield, Evander Holyfield's son.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was about to say,
I get them.
George Foreman named all his kids George. Even his daughter's called Georgina.
Yeah, they got Evander Holyfield's son in there, and that motherfucker looked like he real deal. Like the way he throw punches, he looked like he knocked somebody out. You know how Logan Paul throws that ugly ass punch?
Oh, dude,
this motherfucker really throws a punch.
That punch is not believable.
Yeah, but this motherfucker really throws a punch, make you go, oh, that was nice. Yeah, I believe that motherfucker gonna be a star. If they don't get rid of his ass first, because you know what, I don't think they know that he's black. And you ain't hear that from me. I know they don't watch this show because they would have found out a lot of people black.
Don't tell him he's black.
I'm not gonna tell him. Maybe AI don't even know it.
No, AI has him down as a mulatto.
Yeah, he's mocha flavored.
Caramel, not black. Caramel. Which is funny because I saw some of that LG, and she looked good.
Who
the girl that won it? I saw some of some of her matches and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's definitely something there to work with.
But you know what's funny? There's a girl in there. She's, I don't know if she's Samoan or she's some kind of Polynesian or some shit, and she thinks she's tough. Right. And I'm like, I don't think she's that good. Not yet, but they're backing her. They're backing the shit out of her. And that LFG showed me you don't need talent to be in the WWE. You need favoritism.
Oof.
You need the right person to like you for whatever reason, and they'll push you to the moon. They'll hold on to you forever. There's a fucking dude that we call him Blowjob because he's BJ something. We call him Blowjob because he's a fucking bitch. And if you watch the show, you're like, yo, dude, just out of general principle, you shouldn't be here. You can't wrestle and you think you're too hot. Like, if you got knocked out every day of your fucking life, I would be happy for you.
Okay.
I would tune in to watch people fuck him up. Not like not on some wrestling shit, like on some real shit. Like if they ever made a snuff film and they were fucking him up, like stabbing him, punch him in the face, and just like the nigga couldn't breathe afterwards, I would watch that. That's how much I detest this motherfucker. Not the character, just him, because I don't like people like that. And they keep him around because they think that brings ratings. That makes me turn the fucking show off, bro.
You mean like they keep Dominic around?
I would rather Dominic than him.
God damn.
That motherfucker's like my Daniel Jones.
God damn. You just saying a lot.
Yeah. There's not many people I sit here, I don't like this motherfucker. Well, there's a list of them. But that motherfucker, nah. I wouldn't give him a chance.
Wow.
Like, my body would fucking dehydrate itself before I ever thought about pissing on him while he's on fire.
Damn.
I would supply more oxygen to the fucking fire.
My man said I'll be fanning them flames.
Yeah. But they keep him around. And then they got a guy that just likes to yell. He just likes to yell. I don't know. He thinks he's crazy. To me, I think that it's cute. But the problem is he's not 12 years old. He acts like he's 12 years old, but he's not really 12 years old. And he won, and he's on NXT now. And then you watch him on NXT, and you're like, wow, I'm so excited they got a guy that doesn't fit in here and can't do nothing.
Really?
You can tell that the motherfucker's putting on an act. You can tell that that's not his real personality. And if it is his real personality, he don't know what his personality is.
That's wild.
Because I'm going to be harsh too, Hutch. Because just like how y'all sitting here, you're judging him, you're like, oh, I think this is money. I don't think so. And until you prove me wrong. And there's been plenty of wrestlers that I didn't like, and they proved me wrong. And you want to know something crazy, Hutch? Chelsea Green was one of them.
Really?
When I watched Chelsea Green and like ROH and all these other things, I didn't really like her because I felt like she was putting on too much of an act of a crazy, the crazy wife or the crazy bride or whatever. I thought that was like too much. Like, yo, you
mean when she was doing the drunk bride in TNA?
Yeah, that when she was doing that thing, I was like, I don't like it. I'm not. This ain't for me. I feel like this is forced. This don't seem natural. Then she fell into a stick and she's doing now. I think she's one of the best out of them. I can't wait to see Chelsea Green come out. I enjoy the character. I'm human enough to say this, Hodge. I want the best out of everybody. If you're not gonna give me the best, I'm not gonna like it.
Okay.
And even I'm not talking about like you gotta be on your prime, but I'm saying like if I see like, yo, okay, cool, all right, this guy has something, he's just not comfortable yet. All right, let's see what happens. Or if I'm just seeing that you forcing the shit and you be like the cocksucker that I don't like, you're legitimately trying so hard to be something you're not. And that pisses me off. Because the people who you think you're trying to be, those real people, you're disrespecting them. It's like someone from upstate New York, Buffalo, talking about they from New York City. No, you're not.
Yeah, you from New York State, not New York City.
The same way how when people are like, oh, you from New York? Like, I'm from the Bronx. He's from Brooklyn. There's a distinct difference between the two of us. We both from New York, but he from Brooklyn, I'm from the Bronx. And we're not going to say that we from any other place.
Nah.
Because this is what we rep. If you saying that you rep in the Bronx, but you from Westchester, from Yonkers, all the way the fuck up there, that's a problem.
That is a problem.
If you say you from Brooklyn, but you live in Queens, that's a problem. If you say you from Queens, but you live in Long Island, that's a problem.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because
100%.
it's a completely different animal out here. We're all pretty much the same, but we're completely different at the same time. So if you're gonna act like somebody you not, it's a problem for me.
Yeah, I feel you, sir. Then he's faking the funk.
Yeah, hard body. And there's a difference between like someone like, let's say The Miz. The Miz, I can understand, like he's playing this celebrity character. That's fine. And he may not be a celebrity, but I get the character he's playing. But it still suits him because he has, we've seen him in the real world. He has this over the top imagination and vibrato. But he's also humble enough.
As much as Led doesn't like him, he has charisma.
Yeah, he has charisma, but he's also humble enough to let himself be shut down when needed.
Right.
He stands up for himself when he needs to. He does what he needs to do, and then sometimes he'll get beat up by Snoop Dogg, no problem.
Yeah, he doesn't.
You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't mind, being the company guy. Getting fucking, I guess splashed by Jelly Roll, Jelly Bean, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, he doesn't mind that. Oh, and this I think perfect example. I was having two separate conversations because I got smacked by the epiphany when I was telling the story to my brother, but me and Lay was having a conversation, and I said the movie Dreamgirls. In totality, I think Eddie Murphy had the best performance in Dreamgirls with all of his singing. I think he did the best singing out of everybody.
Okay.
And then I started talking about how that shows you the different levels with Jamie Foxx and with Eddie Murphy, because Jamie Foxx is good, but Eddie Murphy was just way better. And Lay's like, but that was Jamie Foxx was still new, blah blah blah, and all that. And so I'm telling my brother the story, and I'm like, hold on, wait. Here goes the distinction between Eddie Murphy and Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx, his comedy, at some times he's afraid of people. Like you watch Held Up. He's sitting there, he's acting too much, he's trying to be something he's not, and then the guy has the gun and he's afraid, he cowers down.
Right.
In no movie whatsoever have you ever seen Eddie Murphy, even in Norbit, act like a bitch. His comedy is either smart ass or just straight out, it's just funny shit.
Right.
Even when he was in Norbit and Respucia, whatever the fuck her name is, her brothers were gonna kick his ass, he had the attitude, well, I'm gonna get my ass kicked anyway, so fuck it. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, like he wasn't afraid of them. He was, I'm just gonna get my ass kicked. I don't want to get my ass kicked, but I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
48 hours, my man's in the middle of the fucking racist bar. Like, all right, listen, partner, I need all y'all motherfuckers to shut up. Like, he's telling the entire bar, even in the fucking the chosen, the golden child.
The golden child.
I want the knife. He's disrespecting the shit out of these fucking
Bro,
people.
he calls out on Nusi, brother Nusi.
Yeah. You got something explaining to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, at no point was this guy ever a bitch. And that's why he's one of the top comedians, because he's able to give that performance without ever sacrificing himself. And there goes The Miz in wrestling. I'm not saying The Miz is the Eddie Murphy of wrestling, but The Miz can be those characters without sacrificing himself. Yes, he can be afraid of a stalker and a demon going into his house, but what happened when Bray Wyatt, when he was outside the crib of his son's crib?
Right.
The Miz ran into the house to save his child. That's not a coward. When Dexter Lumis was stalking him, and we said it here, it was like he kidnapped him and raped him. It's like he still was just like, yo, I don't want to do that shit no more. But he still fought back as best he could against Dexter Lumis. Not a coward. Just saying. Some of these people don't know what the fuck they're doing.
A lot of people don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, but I'm not AI, so I don't know. I don't know.
That's right. You're not AI.
And yo, I don't have a problem with them doing AI. I have a problem with them with the reasoning why they're using AI. But analytics, first off, you have all the numbers here. This isn't like you're second guessing a fucking a first round draft pick, and you're like, well, what am I missing?
Hold on. You don't need analytics to see who's popular, who's not.
Yeah,
you can tell by the reaction of the crowd.
But apparently they can't. Apparently they don't have
disrespect. Please don't take this disrespect. My man, Ray Charles is blind, and he can tell you who fucking is fucking a crowd favorite and who's not.
Helen Keller was blind and deaf, and she could have told you that Jay was over.
Wow.
Come on, bro. Yeah, dude.
Wow.
DJ says this all the time. He thinks LA Knight hit the glass ceiling.
You know what? I wasn't like the first time I heard him say that like a month or two ago, I thought he was wrong. But now I'm seeing it, and I'm like, yo, DJ was right. He's hit his ceiling.
But you know what it is though, Hutch? That's because LA Knight is proving DJ right. Because you could see it in his face. I'm just gonna give you the bare minimum for this part. Even Ray called it out when he lost the title in SummerSlam to Shinsuke. He dropped the title. Like he entered the ring and dropped the title on the floor. He didn't give a shit. He's talking to the Usos, and you could tell, like, yo, there's a part of this that feels like he don't give a shit. Like he's just giving the line.
Well, I mean, not for nothing. I think the reason why he's hit the ceiling is because he knows that they're not going to push him to anything else. He's not going to win that title.
No.
So it's like if you're working for a company, and you know that no matter what you do, they ain't going to give you that promotion.
Yeah.
But now that you know, and you're like, all right, so peep this. I used to come in around 7:00 and put in that extra work. But you motherfuckers only pay me from 8 to 5. So I'm going to start coming in from 8 to 5. I'm not going to give you anything extra.
Yeah.
And then when you tell me, yo, why aren't you not giving us anything extra? You ain't giving me extra.
Yeah. I'm only going to work the way you appreciate me.
That's it. And I think that LA Knight realized that shit when they told him he was dropping the strap to Shinsuke.
Yeah. Bro.
Because I'm a big Shinsuke fan, but at that time, the dude was at a height. Why would you have him drop the title to Shinsuke?
So Shinsuke could do nothing with it.
Thank you.
In all honesty, that's what it was. So they could do nothing with it.
I'll be right back.
No, I hear you. Yeah. You know, the TKO is using AI. That sounds to me like some lazy shit. But the fact that they're letting them, like at one point, like, even I had to do this shit. If you're Triple H, they just signed a fucking 10-year deal with this man to continue fucking being the chief creative officer. And they're telling him we're gonna do this and this and this for analytics and all that. He should turn around and be like, yo, no. I understand it's your company. I understand this, but this isn't how you do business. This isn't how you do wrestling. If you want an actual reason or you want proof on why this shit don't work, look at WCW. WCW was working because Eric Bischoff did the NWO shit, and then they sold it to AOL. AOL didn't want WCW on the air, and they started doing all this bullshit. We're gonna have a new writer coming. We're gonna have this. We're gonna have that, and everything went to shit. And then they basically imploded because all the bullshit that people were sticking their nose in his fucking business. All they needed to do was, this shit ain't working. We need another idea. And I'm pretty sure Eric Bischoff would have came up with something else to make the shit work. Why? Because he did it the first time. And if it didn't work, then you get rid of him. But you just signed a multi-year deal with Triple H. And I'm not going to bullshit you. When Triple H did take over, it did feel different for that first fucking year, second year, and then it just went to shit. And we don't know when TKO actually started taking over and trying to say we're in the business now and we're going to start telling stories. We don't know this. But all I know is at what point do you turn around and be like, yo, bro, this ain't going to work. Let me work my magic. Let me work my magic. The biggest hurdle that you gave the WWE was putting the ticket prices at a price so high that the show was not worth it. When you start telling me that the ticket prices now for fucking nosebleed sections are $600-700 a ticket for a regular fucking Raw or PLE, you're not giving me a show that's worth it. You cut the match sizes down to 4 or 5 matches for the PLE. And then you want me to pay 3 times the price of what this should be? And that's me lowballing the price? That's not worth my admission. And then you wonder why the show's bad. Because now we expect more from you. You ever notice when somebody raises the prices at a restaurant, you would expect that the food be good all the time? Like, yo, if I'm going to pay $50 for this steak better be the best steak I ever had. I don't want no dry burnt steak. If you're going to make me pay 4 or 5 times the price of fucking admission to watch Monday Night Raw, to watch Backlash or SummerSlam, I want a good SummerSlam. I want something that's going to make me remember the shit. You used to do that for free. That was the first hurdle that the WWE had to go over. And you know what? Fuck that. Let me rephrase that. That's the first hurdle the fans had to jump over to stay here. Because the WWE they wasn't fighting that. We were. And one of their ways to sell tickets to WrestleMania was to have their wrestlers say, make it more affordable. Why? So that way you stop blaming the fucking wrestlers? Come on, asshole. Come on. Don't piss down my leg and tell me it's fucking raining. And then you do this bullshit where you go back to the fucking drawing board or back to the dynamic of we just need 1 star.
Alright.
How the fuck? And I'm gonna let you answer this, Lay. Hutch. How the fuck do you have Penta, a megastar, mega heat, blue flame, and you contain him to be mediocre?
Because you don't want certain wrestlers to shine.
And
bro, remember when he first got signed and he appeared?
Yeah.
And that first 3 weeks, that man was untouchable. Hot fire.
Yep.
You telling me he couldn't beat Dominic for the title?
Nope. What's going on, Leon?
The dude was literally smoking red hot. But he can't beat Dominic for the title?
Nope.
And then now that you want to put Dominic in the storyline with Vin, now you literally have him drop it to Penta like, what, 4 or 5 months down the road? Too late?
Yep. And yo, Coach, I wish you was here for that fucking the WrestleMania match prediction. Because I said during that ladder match, when we did our predictions, this is a Penta showcase match. Because what's the point of just throwing this shit together unless you want to showcase Penta again? Because you ain't going to take that title off him. And that's what that 12-minute match was. We're just going to show, look, this is what Penta could do.
Blasphemy.
And bro, maybe it's me. Maybe I don't have the artificial intelligence enough to realize when I'm wrong. But you have how many decades and centuries of wrestling knowledge in that fucking room of thinking shit up, and no one can think of anything better than this?
Yeah, that's bad.
You know, maybe we did Vince McMahon a favor by letting him sell this fucking company. You know how he was like, oh, he needs to sell it. He needs to sell it. He needs to sell it. He sells it.
Yeah.
And then now the golden child got the ring and they slip it. Tony Khan. Yo, it's the same thing.
The reason why we were saying that he needs to sell was because of the dirt that he did.
Yeah, but also we're not gonna lie, wrestling was still bad. Wrestling was very bad when he was towards the end of his shit, because they just kept changing shit. It didn't seem coerced. You know, it was just weird. It was like rinse and repeat. But it just so happens Tony Khan and Triple H just so happen to be birds of a different feather, because Tony Khan started off hot, and I'm starting to think it was Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks who started out hot, because they had legitimately showcased new talent. They went to the Private Party, all those people, and we got to see wrestling in its purest form.
Right.
Then they got too cute. Tony Khan's like, I'm gonna make all the stories myself and blah blah blah. And the story that Tony Khan went with was, I'm just gonna hire everybody. Right. And then now these wrestlers are like, hey man, I get paid no matter what, so I love Tony Khan. And then you go to WWE and Triple H is like, all right, we're gonna finish what Vince McMahon started with the Bloodline. And then after they finish the Bloodline, Triple H is gonna pick up where he left off, and he didn't do nothing.
Right.
But he damn well sure made you believe that he was doing something, because I don't know about you, Hutch, but I remember when Triple H took over, every wrestler and their mothers over here like, oh, Triple H. They were talking Triple H up a storm. Everybody loved Triple H. They had fucking memorials for this motherfucker. They made a statue for him. They did all this shit to honor Triple H. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It seems it doesn't seem good.
Yeah, and this is here you go. We're gonna get into this topic, and I'm pretty sure people are gonna come in while we're in the middle of this. But the same argument we come up with the 90s sports, the 80s, old school wrestling. I'm not even gonna give you a fucking era. Old school wrestling had set a precedent for how wrestling's supposed to be, because it was at its precipice. with WrestleMania 1 and all the celebrities and shit. But what did the WWE do? The WWE, the Golden Era, had the all-star cast of all of the best wrestlers from the fucking territories all in one spot. They had Macho Man, Roddy Piper, Hogan, Mr. Perfect, Jesse the Body Ventura, the Dragon, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Haku, Andre the Giant, Bobby the Brain, all these guys. Right. They put together a show. Every match had top stars in it, wrestling, and each segment had its own story, had its own thing. Attitude Era. This is now where you have showmen. You have people that can sit there and talk. You have personalities above and beyond shit. With the Road Dogg Jesse James, fucking D'Lo Brown, X-Pac, the Headbangers, the fucking Godwins. We had people that ran a fucking farm and threw pig slop on people that were over. It's Sonny with the Body fucking Donnas. I don't even know what the fuck a Bonnie Donna is, but they're out here doing shit. D-Generation X showing their ass and getting women to fucking flash themselves. Fucking Bret the Hitman Hart, a technical wrestler. Stone Cold Steve Austin, a badass. Mick Foley, a kid that jumped off of his parents' roof. And these were the top guys. This was one of the best eras in wrestling that people say. And then you had the Ruthless Aggression era with all the athletes, Eddie Guerrero and all that other shit. And what did we get there? We had every match that was important in a pay-per-view or on Raw had its own storyline. It was separated from everything else, and you were invested in those matches. When it's said, when we go from WrestleMania to I want to see the TLC match between the Jeff Hardy between the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, and Edge and Christian, because these motherfuckers have been feuding forever. I can't wait to see the culmination of that. And then Austin and The Rock, I want to see that shit. I want to see Jericho and Shawn Michaels. I want to see this match, 5, 6, 7 matches. I want to see because I'm invested in it. To what match you want to see? I don't know what matches are on Wrestle. I want to see Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. What other match? I don't know. What other matches are there? Oh, you got Stephanie McCoy. Like, oh yeah, I want to see that one. And then you got they having a ladder match. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I'll see that one. What about Jacob and Drew? What about it? They're having a match. They have a match too, because they only do 2 weeks of fucking
storytelling
for these fucking pay-per-views. You see the difference, Hutch? You have the talent. You just don't have the means to show them off. This is why we keep referencing the old days, because they did it right. You reinvented the wheel and put spikes on the shit and wonder why it doesn't fucking turn. This is why when we turn around and say fundamental basketball wins games, and then we mention fucking the Spurs and Sean Kemp, and you people go, oh, they don't know. Yeah, some fucking cocksucker said they don't know how to play offense against defense that helps you. Oh, here goes DJ right now. Look. Yo, DJ, some cocksucker replied to the short of you talking about the old school fucking basketball, about that, saying those guys back in the day didn't know how to play against the defense that helped each other.
What?
And then he goes, there are games on YouTube you can watch. I don't need to watch the game on YouTube.
Yeah.
I saw Michael Jordan get his ass whooped by the Pistons. Not by one player, the Pistons. They had a whole game plan around him.
Right.
Jordan rules.
I'm sorry.
So that means Jordan knew how to play against the whole team playing defense on him.
I'm sorry. So again, and I'm going to take it that this is some child.
It's got to be, or a fucking idiot.
Right. Okay. Yes, I mean, that's why I said what I said.
Yeah, no, I hear you. And I was about to start I'm not going to start the rant yet, but this is why we go back to the old days where shit worked. And we're not asking you to turn any of these motherfuckers into The Rock versus Austin, but we're asking you to make us invested in the story. Do you know why people were so invested with Obafemi and Brock Lesnar? Because you had Brock Lesnar challenge someone, and you had a bigger dude come out, kick Brock Lesnar's ass,
and
then not back down from him.
Right.
The story was the old lion is going to be taken by the new lion. Can the old lion can he still do it? Because we know Brock Lesnar is a legitimate MMA fighter that won the UFC heavyweight championship. So now it's like, oh, I want to see what Obafemi does with Brock Lesnar.
Right.
When you're sitting there going, oh, by the way, we have an Intercontinental ladder match, and these people already qualified some point last week. You were there. Don't worry about it. You know.
Yeah.
At what point am I supposed to go, oh, shit, I can't wait for Javon Evans to win this match? No, just like I told you, this was just Penta's showcase.
Bro, I remember you asking me, and I'm like, oh, who you want to see? I was like, I want to see Oba and Brock.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to see Stephanie and Liv.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I go, and maybe the ladder match. Yo, anything else? I was like, no.
Dude, and even that, Stephanie Vacour and Liv Morgan, we wanted to see that match because we know what Stephanie can do and we know what Liv can do. But if you put that rivalry up, the video package between them two women and the video package between Stephanie McMahon and Trish Stratus, more people will be invested in Trish Stratus and Stephanie McMahon because of the aspect of Vince McMahon fucking with Trish Stratus and Stephanie being his daughter. Right. Because they'd be more like, hold on, wait, there's a grudge here. Like, this is legitimate beef. Right. She's defending her father. She's defending her mother, whatever the fuck case may be, instead of she just so happens to push her every time she fucking turns around. Because the crux of the story was every time Liv was talking to somebody, Stephanie came back and jumped her from behind.
You put that.
Yeah. I was ranting all over this fucking place. And I still didn't get to where I was going. But go ahead, DJ.
I made him wait until you got on, DJ, so he can go on his rant about some other stuff.
Oh yeah. No, I know I better be because I know we ended the sports last night with a mention of something about Seth Rollins. Like somebody is pushing Seth Rollins. Like you were talking about somebody saying Seth Rollins is the bee's knees, and you were like, "Oh, I need to talk about that."
Yeah. Y'all want to get into
that? We're here.
Right. So Monday Night Raw. I mentioned how Seth Rollins hurts Sting. He hurts Finn Balor. He hurts John Cena. He hurts other people, and they give him a title.
You're Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. That was what caused it, because he smacked Braun Breaker in the back of the head with the chair and busted him open, gave him a concussion. He hurt him. Whether you did it by accident or not, you hurt him. Those same fans are protecting Seth Rollins. They got Seth Rollins meat in their mouth because they saw the leaked pictures of his dick or something, and they just fell in love with him. Because you know how these fucking cocksuckers are now. Right. I'm not gonna say that's what they are. That's what they did, but I guarantee you that's what they did, DJ. They're jerking off to this nigga's cock because they have it in. They have his metaphorical cock in their fucking mouth and his cock in their eyes, and they're just whacking away at it. That's why they stalk the women. Look, I'm not gay. I'm looking what I touched. I touched Stephanie, and they're whacking it to fucking Seth Rollins. Fuck you. I'm gonna come at you hard. Fuck y'all. I'm not nice no more. Fuck you, pieces of shit. So he hurts all these people. Those same fucking fans wanted Nia Jax's head, and they wanted her fucking fired.
I was gonna mention that. Yeah,
because she made Becky Lynch famous. If Nia Jax did not punch Becky Lynch in the face, we would not have women in the main event of WrestleMania. That's just a fucking fact. True. Then the same people wanted Kairi Sane fired because people got hurt around her. The same people wanted Jay fired because fucking this nigga Bronson Reed hurt his own self breaking up the pin with Jay.
Right.
But Seth Rollins, he gets a pass. That's what I said. I put the short up. Right. 5 minutes with the short being up, DJ. 5 minutes. I get a comment. You're not being fair to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is 10 times the performer of Sting, Finn Balor, and all the other people he hurt.
What?
Sting was 50 years old. He shouldn't have been in there, and he said that he took he took the move wrong, and Finn Balor said that it was his fault. I'm sorry. If Finn Balor didn't reach out for the fucking the guardrail when Seth threw him too far away from it, Finn Balor could have broken his neck landing on the fucking guardrail. That it cannot be the person who got thrown's fault.
No. In fact,
Seth Rollins did. I'm sorry, DJ. Yes. Seth Rollins did that move to Sting 5 times
after he asked him to stop, to not go to that spot anymore.
Yeah, and he broke Sting's neck. Sting cannot break his own fucking neck. He is not Kurt Angle. His neck don't break because it's Tuesday. Seth Rollins did this, and Seth Rollins became double champion after that. But I'm the one that's an asshole. This is the fucking problem. I don't give a fuck if you like Seth Rollins or not. The fucking facts are the fucking facts. The same way that someone who fucking commits murder is a fucking criminal and should go to jail, it doesn't matter how much you like them. They fucking committed murder and niggas should go to jail.
Right.
If you're going to have this fucking stance for these other wrestlers that you may not like because they hurt people, that same stance got to be on the people that you do fucking like.
Right.
So get that dick out your fucking mouth. And the same issue that we had with the 90s shit. You're telling me, because on that same post that you put up, that I put up with you saying that, somebody was like, oh, all you did was commit fouls. You didn't know how to play defense. You never saw Gary Payton before? They called him the fucking glove because he was fucking stealing the ball from everybody.
Right.
But here's the thing. You say back in the 90s, all they did was commit fouls. Nowadays, all you do is flop.
Right.
Those fouls that were not called in the 90s, you're getting called and they're not even happening.
Right.
So get the dick out your fucking mouth and watch the goddamn sport for what it is.
Right. No, it's like this whole, like I was just talking, like Abby and I was just talking about like SGA, for example. Dude is getting 30 points and going 4 for 21 from the field.
What?
Okay, so
that don't make sense.
Okay, so do I need to say anything else? Like,
no.
Okay,
it's got to be all that helpful defense.
You know, and all they did was foul. Are you kidding me? Like, so again, like you had to really know how to play. You had a guy, like everybody knew how to play defense back then. And they can play you one-on-one. They can stop guys. There were guys who could stop people one-on-one. They didn't need the rest of the team.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, like you said, for a guy like Jordan, it was like, okay, our whole team needs to be on a string with this guy because one of us can't check him. And then, so to stop from getting clotheslined, Jordan was like, okay, I need to A, lift weights. B, I need to make the mid-range a layup. Like when he got to the mid range and hit that and that turnaround shot was a layup. So and you can't foul me here. Like you're not gonna be able to foul me here. So and that's how he beat the, like everybody keeps saying that that's how he figured out how to beat the Pistons. Like that with the in the confines of their offense. And you know, I know it's a wrestling show and I know we got into sports, but it's just I'm tired of people giving me these, like it's like you guys need, the newer school folks need excuses to bring down the stuff back in the day to bring their stuff up.
Yep.
That's my point. It's like, why do you guys have to degrade somebody to bring them up? Like, so that tells me right there that this person that you're trying to say is the GOAT or this is the greatest era, it can't be. You have to bring you're grabbing at straws to bring down the stuff that came before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work that way.
and the issue also is you sit here and I can't let this shit go. Mm-hmm. You said that Seth Rollins is a 10 times more performer than Sting and Finn Balor. And I'm just going to say this shit to you right now, DJ. When they turned around and said we needed someone to face CM Punk, just because they got to fill the gap between the Rumble and SummerSlam, they went to Finn.
Right.
And those two matches they had with Finn and CM Punk, not only were they some of the best matches CM Punk had,
Yeah.
but the fans were way more engaged than Seth Rollins and CM Punk.
Yes.
And Finn never had to go, I hate guts. I hate you. I hate you. You don't even know. I needed you when you left because I'm a girl. I'm nothing but a girl. And I want to be a wrestler. Finn Balor said, I got you. I'm going to fuck you up. They held back Finn Balor for Seth Rollins. And everyone says this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know. Maybe I'm a dick and I listen to the promos.
Mm-hmm.
Even Braun Breaker said, your body can't hold up to this. Your body's broken. Every time they gave Seth Rollins the ball, that 10 times the performer, no, he was 10 times more injured. Finn Balor was injured once.
Right.
By Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was injured multiple times.
Right.
By Seth Rollins.
Right. Put it this way, Sting, to say that, so like to your point, Sting was a household name without going to WWE.
Facts.
So I don't think I need to say anything else.
No, you don't. You don't. People who don't watch wrestling know Ric Flair, Sting, and Hulk Hogan, and Macho Man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All I know is that Sting wrestled with RoboCop. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, Hutch. Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, and Ric Flair were in the WWE in the 90s.
Right.
Sting was
and WCW.
No, but what I'm saying is the WWE was the biggest thing. It was worldwide, right? So they seen Ric Flair through WWE. Let's just say happenstance.
Right.
Sting don't get that excuse.
No.
Sting don't go, oh, he was in WWE. No, he wasn't.
All right.
No, he wasn't. Nope. And he was in the WWE for a cup of coffee before he got injured.
Right.
So everything about Sting was WCW and TNA.
And they were going to do more. If he didn't get injured in that match, they were going to do more with him. Like he was starting to get warmed up. He's like, you know what? This is getting fun. And then this match happens. Yeah. Then he's like,
then
okay.
the bell rang.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Then the bell rang. I mean, when you go back, like I've seen the YouTube of the guy that can pull, like when they're giving the signals to each other in the ring.
Yeah.
And Sting, like after the first buckle bomb, he kind of, they do some stuff to recover, and then you can hear Sting say, "Hey, let's not go back to that spot." And then next thing you know, he's setting him up to do it again. Yeah. And then so you can tell Sting's like, okay, well, I'm already here, so maybe if I tuck my chin more, like when you hear him tell the story, he's just nice. Like he just doesn't want to shit on Seth Rollins, but it's like he's like, okay, maybe if I just chuck my chin more, it'll be better. And it wasn't. Okay, so so it's like, no, it's not about you tucking your chin, it's the move.
Yeah.
So
whiplash multiple fucking times.
Right.
To a person who at that age shouldn't be getting whiplash like that.
And then even like you said, when he did it to the Demon, it's like, this is such an unnecessary move. It's just like, it's so unnecessary. That's the thing that gets me about it. You don't know, and then just recently, you don't know how to you don't know how to throw it. You don't know how to swing a chair still.
Yeah. To hit someone's back, and Braun Breaker got a big ass back.
Right. Yeah, that's a big target.
He's not hitting Dominic Mysterio.
Right.
It's funny because he hit Paul Heyman twice with no problem.
Right.
And instantly he hits fucking Braun Breaker in that. Someone said that was a receipt for the spear. And I'm going, which one? The two spears that he fucked up at WrestleMania? Because both of those spears he took like a bitch.
Right.
It was like, yo, man, my man barely touched him. What happened?
Right.
He ran down 75 yards and barely touched it. Come on, you fucked up.
Bro, imagine how much of a bitch he would be if he had to take a Goldberg spear.
That's probably why they fired Goldberg.
Right. Like, no, we can't have you hitting him.
Yeah. No men allowed here.
Because I was watching IG and they were showing the comparisons about the spears. And they showed you Edge's bitch of a spear. And they show like all the guys that do spears, and then they show Goldberg, and you're like, I'm like, oh yeah, that actually looks like it hurt. That actually looks like a real
word. Yeah. And let's ask this question.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who was the biggest star back in the 80s?
So you had, Hogan, Roddy. You can go down to like Macho. Yeah.
Yeah, but you also had your other guys, like I said before, where Julia could have been your Macho Man and Jade could have been your Hogan. You sell the tickets with Jade and you make them stay with Julia. That's fine. Attitude Era, the biggest two guys, The Rock and Austin. There was no argument.
No.
About who's bigger than them two.
No.
Nope.
There was no. Oh, this guy could have been bigger, but they held him back. No. No argument there.
No.
The Attitude Era. This is before Cena's shit. The Attitude Era. We saw the best. Like, in all honesty, Kurt Angle, Eddie Guerrero, Brock Lesnar, those guys were the top.
Right.
And then even JBL held his own.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was no point where you go, this guy's way better than him. You should do this.
No.
But then John Cena comes, and he's the top guy. He's the top guy, whatever.
Right.
And you have plenty of people like, yo, this guy's better. But then you put him in that position. For some reason, they didn't go nowhere. I'll give you that. They didn't go nowhere. And you push Roman Reigns down our neck.
Don't forget, so back then, just a little pause in that area, like the ruthless aggression and all that. I watched the rivals of Cena and Edge.
Yeah.
And it brought a lot of stuff back that I had forgot about. And Edge should have been I don't think Edge got it reminded me that I don't think Edge got to really run with the ball enough. Because he had to give it back to him. It was just which reminded me this is reminding me of why I'm not a big Cena fan, basically.
Edge and Randy Orton were basically the breathing room that the fans needed for Cena.
Don't forget about Randy.
Yeah,
right.
Edge and Randy Orton were the breathing room that the fans needed so John Cena wouldn't be overly boring.
Right.
But so now we get to this era, right? With Seth Rollins, the man, all that other bullshit.
Right.
I don't know about you, DJ, but I was more intrigued with Jinder Mahal being champion.
Jinder Mahal was interesting, as like you're saying, as champion. Okay.
We're over here sitting. Why didn't Shinsuke Nakamura win the title? AJ Styles was legitimately, and I dare you, whoever, to come out your fucking face and try to dispute this. AJ Styles is 1,000 times better than Seth Rollins.
1,000.
He is the best wrestler right now.
1,000. No, it's not even. That's not close.
That's not close here. And he was there, two-time world champion, and he ran around saying he beat up John Cena. On SmackDown, he was champion, and we were watching him.
Right.
We don't watch SmackDown. We watched him.
Right.
CM Punk came out of retirement and is a bigger star than Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins needed Buddy Murphy. He needed the Vision. He needed the Shield. He needed all these groups for him to do nothing. He was people power.
Only reason
Becky Lynch, your wife, is a bigger star than you.
This is the only reason why people are interested in Seth Rollins. You ready? So remember, we talked about the punch for Becky. That's how Becky got. So the only reason, I'll give you another kind of parallel here is Xbox and PlayStation, right?
Right.
So the reason why people still even looking at Xbox is because when PlayStation 3, go back to PlayStation 3 when they said, hey, there's something wrong with this thing and we're not going to put it out for another year.
Right.
We know we said it was going to be here, and then Xbox 360 had the same issue where they said, fuck you. We're going to still put the 360
the rear end of death.
Yes. And we're still going to, we know there's an issue. We're still going to sell it to you. And then everybody's like, oh, I'm an Xbox fan all of a sudden because there wasn't a PlayStation yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though it was the inferior machine. Okay. So, and to this day, people still are, Xbox. I'm like, Xbox, Microsoft does not give a fuck about you. And they multiple times showed you that. And they out of cheap shit. Okay. DJ, and they've done it multiple times, right? Now.
Yeah.
Okay. So back to this. So we were getting Roman rammed down our throats. He gets to the title match with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So the guy that came to save this WrestleMania from Roman winning was Seth Rollins running down the aisle with the suit. Nobody gave a fuck of nobody really liked Seth. They just liked that Roman wasn't about to win. That's all it was. They he's not gonna win. And then he wins it. And then that's what I was there. That's what people were happy about. Roman didn't
It wasn't
win.
Roman. Yeah.
That's it. That is it. That is why we are here now. Period.
Yeah. No, 100%. I agree with you. And your Xbox point?
Yeah.
I have an Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this is.
I've had every console, and I've seen it. I was like, I'm never buying another one of these things.
And the fucked up thing is, DJ,
you know, the
Xbox 360 was one of the best Xbox they ever came out with.
You know what's crazy?
Yep.
I'm a PlayStation guy.
Mm-hmm.
Never had an Xbox.
I
was a Sega guy. Mm-hmm. I had the regular Sega, the Genesis, and even had the Dreamcast. Never had Nintendo.
I had the Dreamcast.
Dreamcast. Yep.
And
I like that controller. I still miss that how the Dreamcast controller was. That shit was dope. I think somebody needs to do that again.
Yeah.
Okay, do that shit again because that was dope.
And the crazy shit is this: we got these machines that give us all these graphics and all this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I know people like, oh, you people want nostalgia. I still would rather play WrestleMania 2000 than this game. It just came out, and I'm telling you this, DJ. I've played WrestleMania 2000 more in the past 2 years than I played this game. I bought it and hasn't even turned the fucking Xbox on. I don't have an N64, and I played WrestleMania 2000 more than I played this fucking game.
Yeah,
it's not about nostalgia. It's about the fact that
quality.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Right.
WrestleMania 2000 was a fun game to play by yourself and with your friends.
Yep.
SmackDown versus Raw, fun game. Here comes the pain, fun game. And then, Mario, you just jumped. You literally just jumped.
I was about to say, I had SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain.
Yep.
And I love it.
Mario Kart. You're just going around in circles. Yeah. You're just going around in circles.
Do you remember Midnight Club?
Yeah.
Need for Speed Midnight Club.
Yep.
That game was the first ever game we could modify our car. We could make it look how we want. We could put nitrous and all that other shit and then just drag race. And you had a free run. Right. And that was some of the best games we ever had. Now you put so much shit into this game. You got the fucking sun beaming in your eyes. And I'm like, that's cool. But in real life, I can make this turn at 90 miles an hour.
Right.
Why am I in the corner? Why did I just fucking drift 30 feet into the grass and destroy my car when I can do this with a Toyota Corolla?
Right. That's what I like about Gran Turismo. Like they're a little bit more.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You overcomplicate shit.
Right. They do.
And not to mention, DJ. I don't know about you, but I looked it up in AI. Okay. Like I hit up ChatGPT, and they told me I'm supposed to love this.
Okay. They told me
because So because ChatGPT told me that the WWE wants me to love this, I now cannot watch a wrestling match without a Canadian Destroyer, 14 super kicks, a roll up, and at least 5 false finishes and 2 fuck finish attempts.
This is the weekly show.
Yeah, every match has to have this.
Yeah, this is the weekly show.
Every match has to have this. And the fuck finish. I don't want to see nobody win clean. Winning clean is so nostalgia, DJ. That's the 90s. We're done with the 90s. We don't want them to win clean. We want everyone to be. We want someone to interrupt everyone the minute they start talking, and we want them to throw super kicks. And every match should be either disqualification or someone interfered. Because I can't believe that these 2 wrestlers could beat each other one-on-one. I can't do it. ChatGPT told me I couldn't. I can't believe it. Because statistically, when you leave shit like that, people are gonna want more because the story isn't finished.
Well, I mean, I've also been told that I'm supposed to be upset about every single wrestler that gets released. Like I'm supposed to be upset.
Yeah.
At all of them. Like all of them were used wrong, apparently. Like all of them.
Oh yeah, the mask. Oh yeah, we also need a mask man with a hoodie. Every match, every story needs a mask.
Oh, this masked man just came out and hit him with a crowbar.
DJ, this just popped in my head, and I think this will be a better story.
Will lead me to. I don't know, Mom. He just shot himself in the head.
Word. Yo, I think this would be a better weekly story than what they got now. They have someone blowing up the bathroom everywhere they go, and they don't know who it is, and they put a camera, and it's a masked man in a hoodie just walking out of the bathroom. Was he the one that blew up the fucking bathroom? We'll never know. Tune in next week, and I guarantee you, people, because the WWE told them to fucking like it, will sit there and go, "This is the best thing I've ever seen. I bet you the masked man is Seth Rollins, because why not?"
Brought to you by Dude Wipes.
Yeah. The mystery person has a fucking segment with a sponsor. We don't know who it is, but we sponsored him. What?
He blew up the bathroom, and it's a good to tell you that this segment is brought to you by Dude Wipes.
It's not a
So, I mean, I was hollering when I was at the LA WrestleMania, and they had that match where it had a bunch of tag teams in it. And of course, one of the tag teams was the Street Profits. And this match is brought to you by Wingstop. I was like, fuck you guys. Me and my daughter was sitting there hollering, laughing. I was like, I can't believe it.
You motherfuckers.
I'm going to have the chicken. I was kind of upset, but how do you know I was going to have
that was
chicken?
there for chicken.
Come on, buddy. Everybody knew the moment you walked in through that door.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Everybody knew when you walked through that damn door that you gonna
have the chicken.
Oh man!
My God. I was like,
no, but you're right, DJ. You're right. A lot of no one gives a shit about none of these people until they get fired.
No.
Now we did have somebody who said that they were
all jobbers.
Nothing but jobbers.
Okay.
And
okay. There you go.
So, but let's be honest with you, DJ. Let's be honest.
Okay.
Zelina Vega deserved way better with that United States title run.
I agree.
Aleister Black should have at least did something. The Wyatt Six, and I said this to Ray last week, and I don't know if you was here or not, and I said this to Hutch today. The Wyatt Six and the MFTs. MFT steals that lantern. Every single one of the Wyatt Six should lose their powers. Bo Dallas should be Bo Dallas again, not Uncle Howdy.
I remember. I was here when you said that. Yep.
And I even said, and then you can even, I added that today, you can even have the lantern start slowly corrupting Solo. And then you start seeing the bags under his eyes. He starts acting a little bit more demonic. He's like, yo, don't touch this. Like, he's more protective of his shit. It's almost like the Ring from Lord of the Rings. And it's like, yo, dude, there's something up with that fucking.
You need to get rid of that thing. I'm not getting rid of nothing. Yeah.
And it's almost like the Wyatt Six are like free from this.
Right.
And then the MFTs got to go, no, we got to get a way to get this lantern back to these motherfuckers because it belongs to them. You got to get our boy out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you could have had that whole run with them. But nope. They didn't do nothing. But Apollo Crews, let's face it, we didn't know he was still there. We didn't know he was still there.
I saw him a couple of times on a
main event.
Yeah, or something like that, where he was the guy already in the ring before the other guy.
Yeah.
Before the star came into the ring. So no, I think like half of them gonna end up on TNA. Like, let's be real here.
Yeah. Santos Escobar just got hired.
Did he?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think they just hired him again for Triple R, and then they fired him.
We'll see. Yeah.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you because I think it was on Raw. Joe Henry's now on WWE.
Yes,
on Raw. Yep.
And he's starting a feud with Logan Paul, which I may add because I don't think you guys know this. I know this because I chat GPT'd it, but also I do my research and I go deep down. Like, you know how some people hear news and they spread it before anything's validated. I validated this. Like I actually did some research. I took a couple of days off. I went to Connecticut, and I someone told me this is a fact.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this, but bombshell. Logan Paul is about to start a rivalry with Joe Henry.
Right.
But Logan Paul is one half of the tag team champions. I don't know if you knew that, but it's a fun fact for you fucks out in TV land. One half of the tag team champions is going to start a one-on-one rivalry with Joe Henry. Yes, Jack GPT, you're the man. You heard about that shit, right, DJ? The AI is taking over.
Yeah, and that, like, you know, again, we got these random, like we're playing 2K universe, and they have the random rivalries that start. Like, hold on, how can you put this guy in rivalry 1-on-1 and he's a tag team? What are you doing, universe? What are you doing? 2K universe, and that's like what that this feels like.
Well, right before you came on, we said that they literally just took the title away from Julia.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Tiffany is the new United States champion.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
They had Tiffany like do a little tournament for the #1 contendership, and on SmackDown,
in Puerto Rico,
not on the pay-per-view, not on the pay-per-view, but on just regular SmackDown, she beats Julia for the title. There's no build-up, nothing. Oh, she just out of the blue, she became the #1 contender because she won the tournament.
Which I didn't know there was a tournament.
Again, it's the same place they had the Intercontinental tournament.
Right. Yeah, a lot of matches.
Yeah. Okay. When Pedro Morales got it, same place.
But like I told, I go. But you notice how Julia's handler is overshadowing her, because who was in the elimination chamber? It wasn't Julia.
Oh.
No.
It was her quote-unquote handler or her manager, whatever they want to be called.
No, now you like. So I would have Asuka grab up Julia, so now she could be hollering at Julia every night. Since Kyrie's gone. Okay, fine.
DJ, something though? You said that, and my brain started thinking. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
she keeps saying that she's Io Sky senpai. If Io Sky beats Asuka, that means like, oh, the student has become the teacher. You're no longer the senpai. Right. Okay, cool. I got this new student, Julia. Don't fuck her up.
Now I got you both beat, because in the internet they're gonna bring back Kairi Sane, and she's gonna be the masked woman.
Yes. She's gonna be the masked woman that helps Julia beat Io Sky before they even have a match.
Who's this? And she hit her with a folding fan.
That looks like a pirate with a fucking umbrella. We don't know. Is it Hogan? Is Hogan the third man?
What side is he on? Guys, are you guys watching the same thing?
But the best part is Io Sky's gonna come out and be like, Kairi Sane got fired. Before we could have this rivalry, and like, wait, why are you saying that? Masked woman comes out. Is that Kairi saying? No, it's not. She's fired. No, it's not. We told you she's fired.
Yeah.
It was Kairi saying all along. Oh my god, I didn't know.
It was me, Oscar. So
and that consortium was me.
Oh Jesus. So
no, but dude, it was because come on now, this is horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, at the very least, if you were going to release her, at least, like you said, like, let us see this matchup that you could totally tell you were building towards. Let them have that match. Asuka wins it. Then she goes away.
Let her finally let Kairi Sane finally, talk back to Asuka.
Right.
Right. Then have Asuka dog walk her in the match.
Yep.
Like totally dominate her, whatever. And then Asuka can say, Kairi, you disappointed me. You're no longer allowed to be here in the WWE. I'm shipping you out. Or something like that.
You can have Asuka fired, Kairi.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Remember how John Cena threw Eric Bischoff in the garbage can, and that was a real firing.
Or
in the
Steven
garbage truck?
Regal.
Yeah.
Steven Regal act when he kissed
Vince
McMahon's
McMahon.
ass on TV, and then that was really him getting released. Like, God dang.
Yeah, like that would have been something, because if you ever bring Kyrie Sane back, now you got a story that you could tell there. But ChatGPT don't know that. And also, what's the point? What's the point of having a 13-year rivalry if you can't add Pat McAfee to it? Because that's what the fans want. The fans need Pat McAfee involved in a 13-year rivalry. Because I can't believe that Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton are just going to fight each other.
Absolutely.
We need Pat McAfee.
I need Pat McAfee because, Randy Orton is not great on the mic. Sorry. Pat McAfee is great on the mic.
Yeah. And I wish AI
promos.
I wish AI was there to tell the WWE that we needed Pat McAfee. Because in all honesty, DJ, I feel so much better knowing now that he can never come back because Cody won. Because if he would have just left, there would have been a hole in my heart. I needed a reason for him not to come back, DJ. I have abandonment issues.
Somebody's got to make a meme with like the ChatGPT logo on The Rock's body. It's like, so I told them for WrestleMania they need to.
Word. Shit. Yeah, you heard what Selena Vega said about Sean Ross Sapp?
I missed that.
So basically, she was like, he's a I don't know if she called him a piece of shit, but she was basically like, I wish you would have gave me the opportunity to say the news myself instead of her saying it first, that she was released. And she called him an asshole or some shit like that. And I'm sitting like, I get it, but this is a news reporting and 40 other people got released. Right. I can't just give you the courtesy and no one else.
And we were gonna hear it, sweetheart. Like,
yeah, if he heard it, then everybody else heard it.
Right. So,
but also now you have the platform with your streaming to tell people what happened.
That's all he really needed to do. Like, hey, everybody, like, had a good time. I would have
loved to see the tweet. I'm so happy that they gave me the opportunity to tell you that I have been cut.
Right.
I don't think that would have been it. It's not for nothing. They cut me. I'm not giving no fucking speech. They're like, yo, did you get cut from WWE? I guess so.
I got kids.
Yeah, that whole speech of I can't believe how good this was. Nah, I'm good. I'm out. I don't need to kiss. Why do you still need to kiss this company's ass when you leave? Like I was telling Horse, it's like when Triple H took over, it instantly turned into we need to give props to Triple H show. Am I bugging? Like everybody and their mother was saying how Triple H is the greatest and this and that, and they built him a statue. He's a fucking Hall of Famer now. It's like, yo, his wife's in the fucking Hall of Fame now. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Okay, you're a great man. Bow down to the claw, whatever the fuck. But shit, give me some wrestling.
Right.
He's the claw.
Like that's what these cocksuckers are. They're just looking at Seth Rollins' dick and jerking off him, just the claw, the Triple H. It's like, fuck, man. Y'all people just die on hills that are fucking ant moles or whatever, like the little bumps in the street, and you're dying on the hill.
Again, I still think from my man on that said, your boos do nothing for me. I know, I've seen what you cheer for.
Yeah.
So to me,
that's got to be the greatest.
Yes,
the greatest line. I seen what you cheer for. Your boo means nothing.
So
it's true. It's true.
Rick and Morty. So Rick was like, "Your boos mean nothing to me. I see what you people cheer."
Shit. Yeah. One of the other stories is that WWE was gonna sue Brock Lesnar because he left too early, and then he still might go to SummerSlam to get retired by Gunther. And I'm saying they fucked Gunther up already.
Dude, if I'd like Gunther, just poke your finger in my chest. Like right when the bell rings, poke your finger.
Yeah, if you're gonna force me to do that, I'm gonna be Jeff Jarrett.
Finger poke of doom.
Yes.
Yeah,
dude, leave this man alone. Leave this man alone. Leave him alone. Again, I for real think he the two reasons that we talked about, I think are both there. It's like, I'm going through this shit that is now like I'm older now and I wrestled with it, so now it's painful.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you want me to go get choked out in my hometown to retire? No. I'm gonna retire right. Like this young man right here is a better. This is a better loss than getting choked out in my hometown. So I'm gonna take my boots off right here. That's what I think happened.
Yeah.
And I think he actually likes Obafemi. I think you know, he's like, this is who I'm passing the torch. This is who I want to pass the torch to, and let's take him off right now.
Yeah, and that's a legitimate passing of the torch,
right?
Because Obafemi is because let's face it, I'm sorry, Obafemi is more of a next Brock Lesnar than Gunther could ever be.
Absolutely.
That's no knock on Gunther, but Gunther's not Brock Lesnar.
No, he reminds me of like this. So I think this is a good comparison. I think he reminds me more of Harley Race.
Yeah,
that's a better comparison than Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
And that's not a knock. Like anybody knows Harley Race, that's not me knocking him at all.
Brock Lesnar's a monster. He's a beast.
Right.
Obafemi is a beast.
Right.
Brock Lesnar, Gunther is a fucking catch can wrestler.
That just systematically beat you up.
Yeah.
To the point you can't go anywhere.
And that's Harley Race.
Right.
That's Harley Race.
Yep. That stomp, where he would stomp every joint on your body, like while you're on the mat. That's Harley made that. So,
yeah.
I miss seeing Randy do that.
Go
around and actually stomp every little extremity.
The Ronnie Garvin?
Ronnie Garvin did it too. Yeah.
No, I hear you. But I tell you one thing though, DJ. I mean, Hutch, since you mentioned him, I can't wait for Randy Orton to.
It's time.
Hang that up.
It's time.
Dude, was his back really hurt, or did they just say, how can we fuck more to these people? Like, how can we piss people off on this WrestleMania? Because if you notice, he's on a hot streak. Randy Orton is on a hot streak for having horrible matches at WrestleMania. And I told y'all, I said it. Me and Lay said it. We made a song about it. And I don't know if you tuned in because we released it the same day that Liv Morgan released her song, Trouble. So maybe she overshadowed us. But we made a song about how that match was going to be garbage.
Trouble.
Yeah. We made a song about it. You want to hear it?
Here you go. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Garbage. That's what that match is.
Yeah. Oh man, Abby was sitting there with me, like when we're sitting watching WrestleMania, and then that came on, and she's like, "Hey, what is this?" And I just start laughing. She's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Just have eat some more, yeah. Have another taco. Don't worry about it."
Don't watch this.
Yeah,
that's when you hit him with the song from Sing One. Don't you worry about a thing.
Yeah. That's Stevie Wonder.
Word.
Man. Yeah, no, I was like, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You didn't miss nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just let it go by. Don't
close your ears, honey. Yeah. Look me in my eyes.
Yeah.
Let's have this.
Here, look at
You are not paying attention to the song.
She's like, what is this? I was just like,
oh man.
The whole night I was like, she was pretty much enjoying herself till that song came on. She's like, wait, what is this?
Yo, Leon, the LFG winner that got released was the Olympic gold medalist.
Oh right, yeah.
I forgot her name, but I saw LFG.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't ready.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. It was a reason why she.
Yeah, I don't even think the other dude, the dude that just screams with one tooth missing, he's on NXT now. I don't think he's ready either. You know who I think has potential at an entire show? Holyfield's son.
Yeah. No, he was good. Yeah, I thought he was good. Yep.
But yeah, man. That.
Yeah, no, there's a reason why she got canned.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Yo, I'm not gonna knock her for her the bag she goes into to get intense. But also, it's like, damn, that's like if there was a fake intensity with Ronda Rousey, like you're like a notch above that to realism. Like,
oh damn,
like you're not really convincing me too much that this is intense. Like it almost seems like you have some kind of thing that it's unsettled and you use that to scream. And it's like, all right, I'm more concerned that you haven't got over a thing, that you didn't grieve properly, than you being tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, those some people that just like they're mad and violent, and you're looking at them like, hold up, there's a deeper issue here. Right. Are you okay?
I think
Instead of for
you need to go somewhere and cry. You go cry.
You know what I'm saying? Like DJ, you counsel the kids. He's like, no, this kid isn't gonna fight you. There's something troubling him.
Right.
You all right, honey? You all right?
It's true.
You know
it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
When is that? When is the Carano and Rousey fight?
Shit.
I think it's this weekend.
Is it?
Isn't it May 2nd?
May 16th.
Oh, May 16th.
So a couple more weeks. Okay.
Yeah. So not this week, next Saturday.
Is there some boxing on? Usually boxing? They like to have an event like pretty close to Cinco de Mayo.
Tyson Fury. No,
that was the other weekend. I saw that.
No, I think that's the only thing.
Wow.
Ramirez versus Benavidez.
Okay.
May 2nd.
Okay.
And I ain't even gonna try to pronounce these other motherfuckers.
Right. At what time? What time is that? Come on.
11 p.m. Saturday.
Okay. For you guys.
Yeah. Their match, their walk-in is at 11 p.m.
Right. That's one thing I feel bad for. Like sometimes when I'm watching stuff like that, and I look at the time, I was like, "Damn!" Like, so that means for towing them, this is this is damn near midnight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Shit, the fucking Wrestle Kingdom be 2:00 in the morning. Yo, there was the one time we watched it.
What time? Triple Mania, come on, like usually.
Yeah.
So
the one time we watched Wrestle Kingdom was when Shinsuke was defending the Intercontinental title in the main event. And me and my brother was like, "Yo, we're gonna stay up 8:00 at night." I was like, "Fuck that." We went to sleep and woke up at 3 and was like, "Yo, it's on. Let's go." It's like I ain't gonna stay up this whole time.
Right. No.
Like fuck that. But that's what we do for good wrestling, and that's what they're missing now. Okay, Hutch.
You got the Shire theme going.
Word.
No, my
you did that on purpose?
No, my coworker just sent me something in the IG, and I thought I had the volume down, but I clicked on it, and it's like
good timing though.
Yeah, word.
I thought you put it on for what he was saying.
No. It basically is when you go to go see what your favorite what your coworker wants to have for lunch, and then find out they having lunch without you.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, that is.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that is jacked up.
How dare you?
That's a good one.
I've been there. I brought food from home, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, usually he's the one that brings food, and I'm like, you motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah. It's like you pull out the glove. I challenge you to a duel. You have besmirched me.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Nah,
yeah.
it's not. it's not good for WWE the way they're going with all this shit, man.
No, it's not. Is the more and more we hear, the more and more it feels like this ain't for us no more.
Dude, it's becoming like the Super Bowl. Like how we'll watch it on TV because we're just, just kind of we're interested in who's going to win the title, right? That's not really. But going to it, like everybody that I've known that has gone to it, they're like, yeah, it wasn't worth it. It felt corporate, like, it just felt like you were going to this corporate thing. Like people weren't even real. Like you had people that were there, they weren't even really into the game. They were just, almost just kind of flossing that they had the money to go.
Yeah,
it's funny. They, one of our friends, Ed, Lucky.
Yeah,
he actually went to one, and but he was like working it or whatever. But he only went to work it because he wanted to experience the Super Bowl.
Right.
And he's like, yo, where the seats are, where the real fans are, it's completely different from when you go up to the box seats.
Right.
He goes, yo, the fans are like actually really into it. You go to the box seat, and it's like if you're at a corporate event.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't want to go to fucking. I don't want to go watch the Super Bowl to be at a corporate event.
No.
I want to fucking drink. I want to have fun. I want to fucking. As my man from Varsity Blue would say, I want to get rowdy.
Right.
Yeah, what the game is supposed to be.
That's what it's
supposed to be.
So
everything got so fucking corporatized and shit. And the crazy shit is WWE wrestling can be that. Wrestling can be that section where you have the $10,000 seats for whatever the fuck. Because in all honesty, it don't matter if I'm sitting in the mid section or in the front row with free fucking golden hot dogs. I'm here to watch the event. If you make the event worth it, then beautiful. That $200-$300 I spent was worth it. I had fun. I can't wait to come back.
Right.
If now that $2,000-$3,000 I spent, and you giving me $100 worth of fucking entertainment, this ain't worth it.
Right.
Nope.
The priorities change.
I mean, and just that quick, like I said, like, $3,000 for me and my daughter to go to LA for both nights, and we had a ball though. Like we were ready to go again. Like we came out pumped. Even after Cody lost, we was like, that's all right. We still have fun, and and like you said, and then we started getting the prices for the year after. I'm like, wait, what's this? What's going on?
Last year,
am I gonna have to sell a kidney?
Yeah. So damn.
Word. And then you do get some of these people on the cuts. Like we said, Motor City Machine Guns. And I went on a little rant going, the Motor City Machine Guns is one of the best tag teams outside of the WWE.
Right.
You have 2 shows.
Right.
You have titles for these tag team division. And you just hired them to disrespect the tag team division. Not even disrespect them, because in all honesty, who's going to remember they were in WWE?
Right.
But the tag team division.
It'll be like that 30 seconds the Rock and Roll Express was in WWF.
Yeah. It's like, yo, you could have did so much more for me. You could have did so much more.
That's way back.
Word. You could have did so much more with these people. And
so that's who you put in a ladder, like a tables. You should have done tables, ladders, and chairs. The Motor City Machine Guns would have tore the house down with whoever, whatever the other tag teams were.
Yeah.
So that they dropped that. They dropped that ball.
Dude, you could have had the Motor City Machine Guns, the Street Profits, the New Day, and the Usos in whatever match you want.
Right.
And they would have tore the fucking house down.
Yes.
But nope. Motor City Machine Guns which I'll give them this. The Motor City Machine Guns had the best WrestleMania match last year. And that was on the SmackDown after WrestleMania in that ladder match.
Right.
Oh, don't you realize that the Motor City Machine Guns are jobbers?
Oh, yeah, that's right, according to John. Which we had to tell him to go ChatGPT what a jobber is. A jobber isn't someone who stays in the back and doesn't get used.
You missed it, DJ. I literally told them, go see what a jobber is. I said, I seen the Brooklyn Brawler, the Barry Horowitz. That's a jobber. And I told them, I said, once you finish doing that, do me a favor, put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye.
Word. Why don't you take your head and stick it up your ass to see if it fits?
You know, close your eyes, plug your ears, and just pick your nose and then fart, and it'll clear your mind. Toe loves that movie now. I had a feeling Toe was gonna love that movie.
In case you don't habla.
Yeah.
It's funny when we was doing this and he said he'd never seen it. Both me and Lev was like, "Yo, you gotta go see it. You gotta go see it. You gotta see it. You gotta see it."
Yeah.
What did you tell that Marine? I said, "Don't give the prick the satisfaction,
sir."
Just something.
Yeah. Oh shit!
He's like, I eat you Marines for breakfast. What are you, gay? You want me to fuck you? Like,
how about I bend you over that table and pop you in the keister?
Yeah.
Just so I can see that look on your face. I'm just like, wait, what am I watching?
Like, where'd you get that from?
Yeah.
But it made sense. Shit.
Bro, that movie is awesome.
Yeah. Heartbreak Ridge, folks. If you got lost there,
yeah.
Heartbreak Ridge. You like that. That's one of those.
You disrespect the direct order. Hey, where you come from? Where you come over from? Supplies. You were good at it. Damn good. You might as well go back to that shit. Oh.
Mario Van Peebles and
my man Solo, the original Solo.
Yeah. You had the sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
His name was like John Cena or something like that. My man said, "Pick up your chin, knock him a little higher."
Now get your ass in that street right now. I had 3 knocks out the big 250.
The big thing is that go to the break. He goes, "Where you going? To the break?" No.
Yeah.
You gonna run, bitch?
Yeah. No, I love that. I was like, no, you ain't going back to the break. Go get in line. Yes, sir. Exactly.
And then, but I thought you wanted to get rid of him.
No. Why? No. It's a classic movie. I think it's a little bit before its time, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So that's why, so some people missed it. I'm like, nah, man, you need to like. That's one of like I think that was one of the first couple of movies that Clint Eastwood directs.
Oh, really?
And so I'm like, no, because pretty much every movie he he knows how to direct a movie.
Yeah.
He knows how to let the act like one thing Morgan Freeman said was the reason why the movies are so good is because he starts the cameras and then he tells the actors whenever you're ready. He doesn't say action. He says whenever you're ready. So all these scenes, the actors are naturally starting the scene without somebody directing them to start the scene.
Right.
Makes a difference.
Oh yeah.
Especially
when I record some of the videos, like the tips of the day or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's times I leave that shit running for like 2-3 minutes. I'm like, all right, ready? All right, blah 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 blah. Because now I don't have the boop and then put it on. It's like all right. It's just whenever I'm ready, just all right, yo, what's going on, everybody? Blah, 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 and it just seems natural now.
Right.
Right. No, 100%. Because think about it. If you literally are waiting for somebody to give you a cue, you're like, oh, okay. Now I go now. Okay.
And see, now you're out the seat. Like it's not like you're not there now. You know.
There's times when people ask me to take pictures of them. Mm-hmm. I'll take about 10 pictures before I go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Because now I got you natural, and then here goes your force shit.
Right. Love it. That's how wedding photographers do it. And then the ones that people usually pick are, like you said, like a couple seconds before they got into doing this. Is the ones that people pick is the natural ones. Oh. So wedding photographers do the same thing.
Yeah.
This is me being a wedding DJ for a couple of times, and I've seen for a few years, and I've seen how they do it. I was like, oh, that's how they do it.
The man said,
You get that moment, man, because it's always like right when they're joking before the picture.
That's right. Yep. And then notice when you go to somebody's house, they're like, the wedding, they're like, they're like talking to each other or something.
Yeah.
It's not this.
Word. It's like that little. Right. Are you ready? Nope.
Yeah. Got it already, you mother.
You ain't gonna fool me, bitch. This is why I charge you $4,000.
Right. Man. Yeah. No, I've seen some people. I was like, wait, how much are they paying you?
I'm saying, I got the super shutter.
Word.
New Japan coming to my hometown, Chicago, in July. Oh,
sweet home, Chicago.
Another great movie, The Blues Brothers.
Oh man, so I got one of the posters that they were putting up before the concert.
Yeah,
I have one of those. I have that framed in the house. That's
nice.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. So, as my boy said, very nice.
Word.
What, that movie where we saw Giuliani, literally Giuliani with his pants down.
Boy.
I wasn't gonna do anything. Oh, come on, Jules. If homeboy didn't break into the room when he did, you would have been at full salute.
You would have been bending somebody over and peg him in the keister.
Or a child. So
shit.
I mean, he is friends with you know who. So
yeah.
We don't want to cut him after us, but yeah.
We're not gonna mention Trump or Epstein.
Flags. And then we all get black bag live on the YouTube.
Word.
I mean, they can try.
Yeah.
They
But
can
yeah,
try. By the time they get to me busting at my door, I got the kitchen right behind me, and I got a bunch of knives.
Shit.
You walk over, but you're limping back.
Like my man Bernie
Don't
Mac
send nobody you want back.
Like my man Bernie Mac said, you better get yours. I'm gonna get mine.
Right. Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, I know he was using it in another context, but
right.
I'm gonna get mine. You better get yours. I'm gonna get mine.
Be right back.
Yep.
Let me see.
And then so I saw y'all Knicks broke some records.
Word.
While they were out on the floor.
Like I said it at the beginning, and it's funny because Joseph said, I can't believe Jose said that. I said, I just hope that in this game they didn't blow the entire load.
True.
Because you got Boston coming up next.
Right. No, true. Hope they can keep that going. Like, maybe they found something, Cause I can't sit I'm with y'all on that. I can't stand please take them out.
I mean,
they're another team
that's you from LA. That's why you can't stand Boston.
And they're just right now, this current Boston team, they're just so boring to watch. It's very simple. Either they're gonna make a bunch of threes, or they're gonna miss a few, or they're gonna miss a lot of them. And when they miss a lot of them, you win. That's it.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened last year when they played the Knicks. It's like I tell everybody, it's like, yo, let them keep on shooting the threes. I said they're gonna live by the three, they're gonna die by the three.
Let's get the rebounds. Just be ready for the long rebounds.
Get the rebounds, get the fast break, get the easy 2 points.
Yep.
And that's the one thing we were saying yesterday. It was like, yeah, you can take all the three you want. I said, if you shoot 30%.
Right. Right. So that's what I mean. Like we're saying, if you guys have them go down and just get one, we'll allow you the one shot, but we're getting a defensive rebound and go down and score, you're going to beat them. I honestly do not think they're that good. To be honest, like they're just shoot. You guys are just lobbing 3 pointers up there.
Yeah, even though even Al Hartford, even though he's Dominican and he's a big man, but he's out there shooting threes. I'm like, yo, my man, get your ass in the paint.
So him and Brick Lopez, I'm like, dude, for real, this is where we are now.
Bro, it's like, yo, stop, please stop. Like, what is wrong with y'all?
So you don't want to get like go 70% and like right there next to the basket where nobody could do anything with you. I don't understand.
No. I don't want that. No, I want to be on a fast break and put up to take a three.
You know what's another good documentary I was watching was The Logo.
The Jerry West.
Mm-hmm. It's on Prime. Just came out. And again, they remind I like documentaries like that because they remind you of things. Like remind you of like when you see the point totals of these people of like, Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, Pistol Pete, when you see their point totals, especially in college,
right,
and realize that there was no 3-point line.
No, there wasn't.
Like I think does Pistol Pete even still have the point all-time point leader in college? If not, he's still in the top 3 for sure.
I know he's in the top 3, but I don't know if he's still the
leader.
Yeah.
So that's without a 3-point line. And when you go back and watch video of where he was shooting from, he was easily at a 3-point. Like most of those shots were easily 3-pointers.
Oh, absolutely.
So imagine how many more points he would have had if there was any kind of a 3-point line. But these were these kids now, those were all plumbers.
Sure they were.
The other thing I love that when people say, well, Michael never won without Pippen. I'm like, what does that mean? I don't understand what that means. This is a team game. It's a team game. Somebody always had somebody on their team when they won the championship.
LeBron won his championship against five.
I'm not a big Jordan fan. You guys know that.
Right.
But literally the only All-Stars on Jordan's teams was usually Pippen and maybe Horace Grant and then Rodman.
Yeah. I think Grant made literally one All-Star game.
Right.
And then he left, right? And then
for Orlando, and then Rodman. And then I think he didn't make that many All-Star teams. Well, they broke it down. They broke it down with the players that Jordan.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
That made the All-Star team was like maybe like 20 something, whatever. LeBron was like at 2 something and change.
Right.
Dennis Rodman had 2 All-Stars.
So and then I tell people,
I think he did one with the Pistons.
Yeah.
And right. And then go look at, and I tell people, look, and then go look at that team that Kobe without Shaq won back-to-back championships, and go look at that roster and come back and talk to me.
Correct.
Okay, my man had Sasha Vujacic.
Yeah,
he pulled Sasha Vujacic to 2 championships. I don't want to hear nothing else. There's nothing that can be said to me after that.
It wasn't like he was playing scrubs in the West.
Absolutely not. That was Tim Duncan in them and so on. Like, in the West.
Well, I get upset because everybody says, oh, in the East. I say, you do realize that when LeBron made all those Eastern Conference finals,
there's nobody. Yeah.
There was nobody in the East.
And real quick, the 2 times Dennis Rodman was an All-Star, he was in Detroit.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. So please stop. Okay, it's not like Dennis Rodman was hanging out with the NWO in between practices. Okay, he'll go out and score 2 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 steals. Like
he did his job, and that was it.
Yeah.
But again, you guys, people remember in Detroit, It was Thomas, Dumars, Lambeer, Robin, Mahorn. Those are not scrubs.
No.
In LA, it was Magic, Kareem, Worthy. People forget it, Worthy. Was Scott there yet?
Byron Scott, yep.
Yeah. I'm like, those are not scrubs either.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that you want Jordan by himself to play a team that has actually all-stars with him, and then you get mad when he gets Pippen, and then he
gets one guy, and
one guy.
It. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. He didn't win anything.
I ask people, when Jordan first won his first couple of champions, you remember who was his point guard? I don't know. Armstrong.
Exactly. It was two guys, Armstrong and Paxson. Like they didn't even play. Both of them played half the game.
Correct.
Okay.
BJ Armstrong started the game, and then Jim Paxson came in, and he was the 3-point specialist.
Correct.
And then the second half, Steve Kerr was the 3-point specialist, and Ron Harper was the actual point guard on that team.
Pretty much.
And Ron Harper was not a traditional point guard.
No, he just kind of got the ball across the timeline, and then let's run the offense. Basically,
but out of those 6 championships, imagine how many championships he would have won out of those 6 championships if those guys were athletic.
Yeah, no, you're right. If they weren't plumbers,
yeah, if they were as athletic as these guys are now, oh my God, I would be done with the 90s. Yeah, which is weird because nowadays a lot of the wrestlers now are a lot more athletic or just freer with what they could do in the ring. But imagine if those wrestlers now had the production of the wrestlers before them.
Oof.
Wrestling would probably be at its best right now. We would be arguing this is better than the Attitude Era.
No, it's true.
We have some of the best wrestlers ever
right
now. And what are we doing with them? What are we doing with them?
They so again, kind of like where we were getting to, because the things that during WrestleMania season, they started kind of peeling the onion back, and we found out some things. But I think we kind of found out what the issue is. You guys go back to the boardroom and let these people do what they do. Okay. None of what you're thinking about is gonna work. We've already seen this. We already seen where some people with suits on and everything. Oh no, I think all the characters should be like this. As soon as you say that, you have ruined no, there is no such thing as every character should be like this, should fit in this box. Yeah. That's not what this form of entertainment is. Go sit down. They're gonna make you your money. Okay, go sit. This is one of those set it and forget it. You can go home or come to the show and sit in the audience, get you a box of popcorn and shut up.
Yeah.
Get out of gorilla position. That's not where you belong. That's what I think is part of the problem here. Because somebody is claiming, let's see what I need to see more evidence. But this one guy is saying, oh, they came in and they don't even want any more dark characters, and that's why they got rid of one of the reasons why they got rid of the Wyatt Six. I need more, to see more evidence of that.
More kid friendly. Is that what they want to go with? More kid friendly?
I don't know if it's kid friendly, but even they're look at even what's her name? Go ahead.
If they go more kid friendly, then that means these girls got to put on clothes.
True.
Unless their boobs popping out is more kid friendly, because then I'm for that. Go as kid friendly as you want. I don't want to grow up.
Well, I mean, think about it like this, Toe, right? What's going to scare a kid more? A titty popping out or the Y6 coming out and doing some freaky dicky, dry ice walking? Because that's all it is. They're walking in dry ice.
Yeah.
or in a fog. Because remember, their opening vignette was the only one where they actually looked like they actually did something.
Yeah,
everything else, they just walk out in dry ice and shit like that. There's nothing there. Like the only one that actually looks scary is Nikki Cross.
Mm-hmm. It's because they painted her face.
Well, they make her wear that fucking that mask, and then she like rarely takes it off.
Yeah, appreciate the Mohamma.
Oh, thank you, sir.
No, but yeah, it's true.
Well, thank you very much. But yeah, it's like dude, they come out and they walk in fog, and that's about it. There's nothing really scary about it.
Also, here goes some funny shit for you, Hutch. If you want to talk about how you want to get rid of the dark characters because it might be too scary for kids, The Undertaker and Kane and Mankind were like the longest running characters the WWE had. The Crow Sting was a scary character also, if you think about it, and they were the longest characters they had. Like, people started booing Hogan. No one booed The Undertaker.
I mean, that first time he walked out, I was like, God, like, just like, you know, Roddy, who is this? It's like, God,
like,
who is this dude?
Sometimes you need, because let's face it, we called the WWE wrestling a telenovela, but we need variety show also.
Right.
So to have that supernatural element feeds into our fucking imagination also. Because we legitimately believed Undertaker shooting the fucking lightning at Kane and Kane lighting shit on fire with his mind and I am Kane, I like to swim. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like come on, bro.
I am a Rudy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we need all of that here.
Yes.
The reason why you got rid of them is because you didn't know what to do with them. Because
they didn't know what to do.
Mind in wrestling, and you don't know what to do with them.
I don't think they knew what to do either, to be honest.
I don't either. To be honest with you, because it's not for nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna. I don't know how many times I said this, but I'm gonna say it now. If Xavier Woods can go up to Vince McMahon and say, "Fire me if this don't work." Mm-hmm. And they created one of the greatest factions of our time with the New Day. Mm-hmm. Someone in the Wyatt Six would have been like, "Fire me if this doesn't work. Let's do something."
Right.
Even if we're gonna go out eating bags of chips, at least it's something.
Right.
Remember when Eric Rowan had that fucking cage that was covered? At least it was something.
Right.
At least it was something. Like shit. We don't know what's in the cage, but something.
Every week we're gonna wonder what's in that damn cake.
Right.
It could be marshmallows, and what's in there?
Snake Roberts came out with a fucking huge snake and just laid it on someone.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, you fuck. Ted DiBiase shoved money in people's mouths. And we were like, yeah. Now you just stand there and talk. It's like, oh, fuck. Fuck.
We saw people getting thrown through barbershop windows and flower shops, and
you know that's another thing that we're missing. We're missing that little bit of resistance from the announcer, because a lot of 90% of the times when they cut a promo, they were Mean Gene. Mm-hmm. And if they started talking shit, Mean Gene, oh, would you stop? You know that's not the case. Oh, shut up, Mean Gene. And let me tell you something. It tells the story also, because it's like, all right, cool. Someone here is not letting you get away with this stupid shit.
Oh, fucking when Mean Gene and Bobby used to go out.
Oh yeah. Oh
Gorilla and Bobby. But did you see the Netflix documentary?
Hogan?
Yeah.
No, I try to watch it at work, but Netflix is telling me that because I pay for Netflix, I can't use it. If I didn't pay for Netflix,
Wi-Fi
I'll be able to
be
use
watching.
It. Yeah. We can send you a temporary. We can send you a temporary code because you're not at your house, nigga. This is a streaming service. I should be able to access this wherever the fuck I want. I pay for this. Now, if I was watching it at my house and watching it in West Bubblefuck Africa, then you could be like, yeah, I don't think this is fair. But because there's nothing happening in my house. You could be like, oh, maybe the owner's watching it on his phone, but he accesses it on the website. If that's the case, give me a box where I can only use Netflix at my home off the box and call it a cable box. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it a website.
So the scene you reminded me of is he was talking about that first promo he gave as the introducing the NWO.
Yeah.
And he's like, so people are so when Mean Gene turned to him and he saw like Mean Gene got hit with something, he was bleeding a little bit. He's like, that's when he knew this was real. Like, it's like, okay, I gotta come out. like when I start talking right now, I gotta really bring it because these people are mad. Like, so for Mean Gene to get hit with some shit, that means they're really pissed.
Yeah.
Right. So, well, let me tell you something. All these people can stick it. You know,
well, bro, the fact that Mean Gene did not flinch.
Yeah.
Mean Gene just took that shit. Was like, what do you have to say?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's my man. That was the man. Like, it's just like he's one of those people that you could have had a horrible week, like as a kid, of course, and you saw Mean Gene and everything was all right all of a sudden.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean. Like that, like you know what? There's Gene. I'm all right now. You know,
word.
Like I bombed that spelling test, but damn it, there's Gene.
Word. Mean Gene, somebody I can tell something to.
Right.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. He'll be there waiting.
Yes, John. Yes, I do. I do think Aleister Black fits in TNA. I think him and Selena Vega should go there and be actual couple there and do do that thing and I think they'd actually be pretty good there.
Okay. I can see that. The problem isn't if they fit anywhere. The problem is, would they be allowed to do their thing? Because that's the issue. Anybody would be able to fit in the WWE, is they wouldn't be allowed to do their thing. Like Aleister Black, you put Brody King with Aleister Black in the WWE in the tag team division, and they actually had one. I could see them running the shit. They could be a top team, but they're not gonna let them do that. They're gonna turn Brody King into a fucking right sensor dude or some shit.
Tag team wrestling in WWE.
Word. Word. Inconceivable. I don't think you know what this word means.
Wow. Yeah, dude. I mean, look what they did this past WrestleMania. I mean, they just threw a whole bunch of one-offs together. You're a tag team now.
You and you go out there. You're a tag team. You and you. Street Profits are like, you know, we've been a tag team for like 10 years now. Later, go over there. Now, you two go.
We need tag teams.
Okay, you're a giant. You're a midget. All right, we're gonna put you guys together.
That's what they did. The Bundy in WrestleMania 3.
Word. And Jerry the King Lawler with doing
that. True. Yep.
No, but yeah, they're sitting there like, we need people to team up to do a tag team division. We're already a tag team. No.
That's too easy. That's too easy.
No. We didn't want you. We need new blood.
That's too easy.
We're gonna reintroduce you when we don't need a tag team no more. When Joe Henry is gonna face the tag team champion, then we'll bring you in because we need you to help out the white boy.
But DJ, think about it. You have tag teams there, but no. Let's put people together that's never wrestled.
And Hutch, you're forgetting.
Hold on. And not only let's put people together that have never wrestled together, let's put people together that for the majority of their career or for the entire of their career, they've been singles wrestlers.
And let's put them, they've never been on the same show before.
But wait, we have Street Profits, Motor City Machine Guns.
Nope. They don't work.
That's too easy.
What are you doing? Nah, that ain't gonna work. These fans are too smart to have the Street Profits. Some other machine guns go out there and be tag teams. Nah. But here goes the better part. Better part for you, Hutch. We're gonna broadcast the tag team division now in singles competition. And you know what the biggest blasphemy is? Bailey has been the brunt of all of this shit. Every time someone needs to lose and someone needs to get embarrassed and someone needs to get replaced, it's Bailey.
I got a question for you, though.
Yes, I would give it to you. I mean, what?
Would.
Her outburst at WrestleMania.
I ain't mad at her. This is almost the third year in a row she had to sacrifice some shit for somebody coming back.
All right, but that's not my question.
No, yeah, okay, yeah, go ahead. My bad.
Do you think this is the final catalyst for her to say, fuck it, I'm out of here?
That check might still be too good.
You know something though? I think because she's doing all of these seminars at WrestleMania, like because I follow Janai Kai, and Janai Kai goes to all these seminars that Bailey throws. She's doing more and more stuff for the women's wrestling. It could possibly be one of those. She's ready to branch out and just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make my mark in the independent wrestling shit, just so I can make the women's wrestling better."
Or is she like you're saying? Is she becoming basically like Natty?
I can see that also, yeah.
That's what that's starting to sound like.
Yeah.
Because maybe because we don't know. Like she probably could be like, look, I'm gonna say this stuff like when we're on camera, but I don't want no more like these bumps.
Yeah.
I need less bumps. I need to tone it down now. Like you could be saying that, over here, but over here, but I'm gonna act upset. For the story, I'm gonna be upset, but for real. No, let somebody else win this stuff because I can't be champion and be running around as champion right at this point in my life. So we don't know, stuff like that happens all the, I hear it all the time.
Shinsuke. Shinsuke's like, shit, you gonna pay me to surf? Fuck it, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think Shinsuke is tripping at all. I think it's so. Okay, he's like, wait, you want me to do I bet you when he heard what the world champion does, what? No, we can lose at WrestleMania. I ain't.
Remember, it's funny because everybody goes, "Oh, no, Piper's like one of the best who never had the title." I'm like, Piper didn't want the title,
man, and he said so. He's like, it would have been nice, but I didn't want it.
Even Jake the Snake was like, I didn't need no belt.
Right.
Shit,
he's like, you know how much more work you got to do?
Back in the days, if you was a champion, you were on doing interviews with fucking New York, Live or whatever talk show it was or whatever.
Morning shows, night shows.
You were like, if you was away from your family before you being a champion, now you're even more away from your family.
That's what happened with Eddie. Eddie was like, "Oh, I can't do this."
Right.
Well, that's why Tommy never wanted to win a title in ECW.
Yeah, but yo, think about this shit, Hutch. And I know he's never been a guy that does business for anybody, but you know how many wrestlers loved wrestling with Hogan because of the simple fact that he was a guy that was making $100,000 a night, and if you worked with him, you was making $20,000 a night.
Right.
Honky Tonk Man was like, shit. Give me 5 minutes with Hogan making $20,000 a night. I'll do that shit all day.
Oh, there's a whole section on that in the documentary.
Yeah,
Netflix. Really? There was
you heard what Bobby the Brain Heenan said about Hogan? The people that didn't like Hogan were the people that weren't good enough to work with him. He's like, I was able to bury my mother because I was working with Hogan. I was able to buy my family a house because I was working with Hogan. Like, Hogan bring in the money. Everybody wanted to wrestle Hogan because he was the guy that if you did it with him, he was making money. Hand over fist.
Shit. Leg drop me all night.
Imagine that, DJ. Imagine that. You're a wrestler. Hulk Hogan's the main guy.
Right.
And you're working with him.
Right.
Yeah, he's getting, let's say, $100,000 a night. You're making $50,000-$60,000 a night.
A night.
Are you gonna sit there and go, "This motherfucker stopped me from being champion"?
In the 80s, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, remember, this is in the
Word.
80s.
Word.
So
Houses cost $75,000 in the 80s.
correct.
You was
Correct.
making houses at night.
Right.
You know,
Correct.
so like, let's put that in perspective.
So, okay,
But-
that's we got to bring it back. Like, remember, this
Yeah.
is the 80s.
Yeah, this ain't today. Even
Okay,
today,
Happy
I
Meal,
think
Happy Meals were $2. Like, that's just to
Word.
give you a.
bro, you worked 3 nights and you was set for life.
Yep.
You
So
know
go
what I'm
ahead,
saying?
you can drop a leg drop on me all night long.
Yeah.
And I'll be sitting there like I'll be selling it like a month. Like,
Word.
oh.
Shit.
Then let him be posing and everything while the referee's pulling me out.
Word. Like, we made some money tonight, didn't we, Jim? Fuck these fans.
Y'all can boo me all you want to.
Yeah, I'm rich, bitch.
I'm rich, bitch.
Hide the money, y'all. There are 4 people around.
They should have never gave these niggas no money.
Shit. Yeah, no, I watched that part of the documentary and I was just sitting there laughing. Like, yeah, no, you can give me the big boot and leg drop me. I wouldn't move.
Yeah, because it's a show.
Yeah.
Like, people gotta stop acting like this is real fighting. This is a show. But yeah, all right, so let me ask y'all this question. This might be a controversial question.
All right.
Do you think Shawn Michaels is actually doing the storytelling in NXT? Because you know how everybody's giving him all that credit,
Right.
and Triple H was in the same position.
Right.
You think it's actually Shawn Michaels, or do you think that it's more of the wrestlers that's doing it?
I think it's a little bit of it's like what Tony Khan should be doing is what Shawn is doing. He's like, okay, what's your character? Okay, what is it that is your strike zone? All right, we're gonna use your strike zone, but here's the parameters of the story though. Okay, so don't color outside of this. You can do whatever you want in this sandbox. Do not go outside the sandbox. And then it's gonna be good because he puts everybody doing their strengths.
Yeah.
The thing AEW is like, okay, you guys just do it. And then you're doing that with independent wrestlers. And then this is what you got over there.
Yeah.
He's just going, okay, yeah, you guys just do it. I'm just gonna sit here and watch like a fan. Okay, so now you got guys getting knocked out, and everybody's got the world. Everybody gets a turn with the world title, and so that's where we are over there. So yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. I don't think the I don't think corporate really cares about this show. Like it's kind of in their blind spot. So they don't really. I don't think they really do anything over. I think it really is Shawn and the roster. Because look how the roster, like when you see them doing stuff like videoettes or whatever with Shawn, and look how they look at him. Look how they they talk about him. Look how they treat him like a father. Okay, and it's genuine. Like you can look at the body language, you can hear the things that they say. That's why it's like he actually takes their strengths and say, okay, we're going to use your strengths. I'm going to put you in positions to use your strength, and it's going to be in this story, and you get to tell this story. And then you're allowed to go, hey, I think this sounds corny. Okay, don't do it. How would your character say that? And that's what okay, so that's why they like it there, and that's why it seemed like you're saying like their show just seems a little cleaner than SmackDown and Raw, because I think everybody's able to be themselves as their character,
and not everything is so fucking personal,
right?
Like even Ethan Page and Ricky Saints,
right?
That little shit that they were doing was part of the story. Like you didn't see them talk about each other's mama or their third grade teacher. What happened when they ate a ham sandwich at 5 years old?
Right.
You know, it was like,
I want that title. You got it. I need to go kick your ass. Like so.
That's all I really need in the story. I don't need to know that your uncle fucked your aunt and now you got cousins. Like, right, cool. What that got to do with Raw? What that got to do with the championship?
Because look at the one story that is interesting on Raw. It's simple. Hey,
Yeah.
I want that. Like, I'm tired of living in the house I'm living in.
Yep.
I see that the world champion, I get to upgrade my life.
Mhm.
I don't even care that you're my cousin. I need to kick your ass. So I can like, it's very simple. I can it's like everybody can relate to that.
Yep.
And we want to see it. Like, so it's like, so.
And Roman is like, all right,
Yeah.
let's say you beat me.
Right.
You ain't ready to hold the responsibility for this title. This shit just don't give you money. This come responsibility.
Right. And then he still clocked even there. And he's like, and then he got up. Okay, give me the mic. Okay, yeah, you want it. I'm about to.
Yep, you about to learn.
Yeah. So boom. That's all we needed. That's all we like. 2 segments and we're ready to watch this match.
I'm excited for it. 6 weeks, I didn't give a shit about CM Punk and Roman Reigns. 6 weeks, 2 segments, I'm in. 6 weeks for CM Punk. Your father's dead. No shit. I'm not gonna say nothing about your dog because that's a touchy situation. I'm sorry.
Or your bracelet.
I don't
what
think
happened to your bracelet?
Yeah, like y'all having a private conversation. I don't think we should be privy to this. Y'all should go in the back and have this conversation. like you know, sometimes like, wait a minute. I don't think we should be listening to this. Now this became uncomfortable. I got to go.
Dogs, bracelets. You know,
yeah.
I saw your wife in that 2-piece bikini the other night. Like, wait, what?
Hey, yo. My man said sunny days. Well, we all know where that's going.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
For real shit. Like, I'm surprised CM Punk. I remember watching you in the shower when you was younger. What?
Like,
wait, what?
And then he covers the mic. Like, is that in the? That's what they told you to say. Is that in the script?
Yeah, this shower must have been cold. Wait, why are we talking about his? Wait a minute. There's a belt on the line.
Yeah.
WrestleMania. What are we talking about here? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yo, DJ, pump the brakes.
Yeah, yo, DJ, you missed it. Earlier, I said this the whole time. I'm gonna say it again. There was a fucking guy that convinced an entire studio industry to send 2 black men into space with a Toyota Corolla in rubber suits to go fucking
somebody, yeah,
satellite.
Yeah,
someone convinced them to do that.
It's
and
true.
This is the best we got.
It's true. It is true. Have you guys seen that fucking ping pong movie, by the way?
Which one?
Speaking of ridiculous movies,
which one?
The one that just the one that just was in the Oscars and everything with Charlemagne with Timothy Charlemagne. Okay, there's no fucking way that this movie holds a candle to Sinners. I don't know how people
Marty Supreme.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, I watched it. I'm like, I don't know how the hell. Like, again, somebody must have some pictures of somebody or something for this to even be nominated anywhere close to both the Leonardo DiCaprio movie and Sinners. Like, this is not on the same tier as those movies. It should not have been nominated for anything. I couldn't believe what I was watching. You both are, you guys are in the New York area. Okay. This is supposed to be like the 30s, 40s in New York, and he's Jewish. And Timothy Charlemagne sounds like he grew up on Sunset Boulevard in 2000. That's what he sounds like.
Wow.
He was literally arguing with somebody, and he says, and I literally and I paused the movie. And I looked at Abby. I said they did in the 30s and 40s. They didn't use the term literally.
Yeah, not figuratively.
Yeah. Okay. and then I was like, this took me out of the movie already. I was like, they didn't use that. Like, I think this was his movie. Like, I think this was and I was like, and he's not acting like how is he even coming up for Best Actor? He sounds nothing like he's from New York. He doesn't sound like he's not using any of the 30s and 40s like rhythm of talking.
Yeah.
He sounds like a punk kid from Southern California is what he sounds like. In the middle of a movie in the 30s and 40s. I'm like, how? How did that like? And he lost he lost the Oscar. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Okay, Michael B. Jordan won it. Is what happened. He played 3 roles in one movie.
I'm thinking, huh?
And that's the crazy shit because I didn't even know that fucking movie came out.
It's on HBO Max. I ended up watching it on HBO Max.
There's too many fucking movies that don't belong on. But and for you to say he sounded like a Southern California in the 30s in New York.
Yeah.
We didn't even grow up in that time, and I know for a fact there ain't no way. I literally said nope.
No.
That was none of that.
No, I paused the movie. I was like, you heard that, right? Like, what the fuck? I'm glad I didn't pay to in the theater to go see this shit.
Bird.
My man said, no.
You saying it?
No, it wasn't.
Saying it.
It wasn't. I was like, you got to be kidding me. He lost because he said the bullshit, that lost him the Oscar. No, it didn't. His acting lost him the Oscar.
Wow.
Go back crazy. To the dunes.
Yeah, it's crazy how you got somebody doing this shit and they win the Oscars. And someone, I mentioned this, I can't get this out. A humanoid fish in a tub with a woman fall in love with him. That makes it onto the mix. Like that's an idea that comes to fruition. And no one in WWE can push an idea that goes, why don't we have something that makes sense?
You want to know what's the biggest slap in the face Oscar in history? And nobody is going to argue this one. Okay. The year that Angela Bassett played Tina Turner, right? Okay. And if you've seen What's Love Got to Do with It, you know what she did.
Yeah.
Do you know what won best woman female actress?
Was it Pretty Woman?
No. I'm telling you, it's about to blow. You're about to probably run out of the room hollering.
Say it again. I
was like, when I say this, you're probably gonna go running out the room hollering. I'm about to send Toe on another rant when I tell you who won. Isn't it? That's how that's the woman who played fucking Helen Keller.
Oh.
Helen Keller was blind, was deaf and blind.
Yeah.
You just basically don't put no sound in any of the scenes and she works. Close your eyes. I can't see nothing. Don't make no sounds. I don't hear nothing. Boom.
And she beat the woman who played Tina Turner and where you had to blink a couple of times during the movie, like, wait, this is not Tina Turner on this, That's how good.
That's got to be the third time that they screwed over Angela Bassett.
Are you talking about the one where Lawrence Fishburne played Ike?
And that's where Lawrence Fishburne also lost on Best Supporting Actor playing Ike in that same year.
That was damn.
What's Love Got to Do with It?
I know the name of the movie. I'm trying to remember the actress.
Angela Bassett.
It was Angela. Okay, I was going to say Angela, but I was like,
yeah, Helen Keller.
Melissa Goldberg.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the woman that you talking about?
I think so.
I didn't even know there was a fucking Helen Keller movie.
Exactly.
I seen What's Love Got to Do with It.
Right. I don't know a whole lot of people that haven't seen it. Okay, because it's a classic movie. Like,
yeah, them ladies alone should have got her that fucking
right. To learn, because she learned all of the moves and everything from Tina Turner. Like Tina Turner said, she worked like you see what kind of shape Angela Bassett's in.
Like you're 100% right, DJ. Like I looked at that movie sometime and I'm like, yo, did they put? Is Tina doing all the dance scenes and shit like that?
No, what happened? Like, so Angela Bassett has always been in shape, right?
Always. Oh yeah, she's awesome.
And then she said that she went and met Tina Turner and she taught her everything. And she's like, she's like, I'm in shape, and Tina worked my ass. Like every night she was laid out in the bed from working out with Tina Turner. So,
Tina. I mean, look at them legs Tina had.
She insured them even.
Yes. No, and you're 100% correct. Angela Bassett was in shape. I mean, I mean, when Stella got her groove back and all that stuff, like she's a
always to this day. To
Even
this day,
now
she's
brawling. She looks like she's going 6 rounds in a boxing match.
She's in her late 60s today in these days, right?
How old is she, Toe?
I'm about to find out.
Because you might be right.
Because I know I'm about to hit 50.
67.
Yeah.
Damn.
So,
Yeah.
and still like wood.
It's still looking good job. And still looking as Toe would say, good job.
Have I not given everything for Wakanda? Yo, dude, I'm telling. I don't know how she didn't win that. That scene alone, she should have won Oscar.
You know, people to win fucking awards in comic book movies. Come on now.
They're gonna give her one of those lifetime ones. In fact, I think she did get a lifetime one in one of the last couple.
But, it's like even they said. Remember, my man Denzel had to be crooked before he took it.
Yep.
And Denzel has had a lot of good scenes, good movies where he should have won.
He carried a 3-hour movie with Malcolm X.
Yeah.
And again, you had to blink your eyes a couple times to remind you that wait, this is not Malcolm X on the screen. You know,
who else? When he played fucking Jesus, I'm losing it. The Black Panther when he played you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, American Gangster?
No, this is a man's world.
Oh, James Brown.
Where who fuck played Black Panther? I forgot this.
Your man Chad Boswick.
Chadwick Boseman. He played James Brown, and you had to be like, wait a minute. He looked like James Brown.
And if you watch 42.
Yes, 42.
Yeah, Jackie Robinson. Sometimes I'm like, yo, fuck it.
Right.
Shit,
so,
and
he was an excellent actor.
You ever seen Draft Day?
Yes.
The little bit of scenes he did in that shit, I was like, damn, this motherfucker.
Hey, after I hit him, watching. Then he went and watched the film, and then it's full the quarterback was every time you come near him, the quarterback.
This man was just doing a physically demanding role, battling cancer.
Man, and to be in that kind of shape to be Black Panther, wow.
I have not yielded, and I am not dead.
Right.
You know what movie? You know what movie he did that a lot of people have not seen that I love because it's on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It's a movie where he's a cop, but from like back.
Oh, the Brooklyn movie. It was Bridges, 11 Bridges.
No. That's 21 Bridges.
Oh,
but it's when his sister was murdered.
Right.
He's an actual cop in Africa. I think the movie's called Here I Come or The Kings Are Here or something like that.
I forget what it's called too, but yeah, I saw that one.
That was a good movie too.
Yeah. The man was just an excellent actor. He was just an excellent actor.
Yeah. And you know, Denzel is the reason why he's an actor.
Right. Yep.
Denzel paid for his schooling and shit like that.
Yes. And then he paid it for, like, he made a school. Like Chadwick Boseman made a school.
Yes.
For acting. And that doesn't cost anything for if you get accepted, you don't pay anything.
Yeah.
So
like people forget, I love people forget what's the new movie with Denzel? Oh, it was a time of the Civil War. It was him, Morgan Freeman.
Oh, Glory.
Oh yeah. You're the only nigga here.
Oh man, when he pulled that shirt off when he's gonna get whipped for going out for cornbread, and he already had all the scars on his back. He's like,
when they treated his feet, and you saw how fucked up the feet were, he was like, oh goddamn.
Yep.
Shit.
Then my girl, saw 12 Years a Slave, and I was like, no, I need to show you Glory now. Like, she was crying at 12 Years a Slave. I'm like, that's a good movie in a bad situation, but wait do you see? I was like, watch Glory. You're gonna be.
I never watched 12 Years a Slave.
It's worth it. It's worth the watch.
Okay.
You never watched what though?
12 Years a Slave.
Okay.
It's one of those you're only gonna watch it once.
Yeah.
I'll
You only need to. You only need to watch it once.
Yeah.
Like the Django.
Well, yeah, it's not one of those movies where you're gonna sit down and be like, "Yo, I feel like watching 10 Years a Slave." No.
You're gonna be emotionally wore out, and you know,
it's not Ace Ventura. You're not gonna watch it multiple times.
So it's like Passions of Christ.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Because I remember I went to the movies to watch that, and I was
Me
like,
too.
damn, that shit made me feel bad about it. I was like, damn. And I tried to watch that shit again. And nope. I seen this man get whipped enough.
Credits, I'm like,
I seen this man get whipped enough. I don't need to see it again. I still see him getting whipped.
I can hear everybody weeping in the audience.
I am good.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear everybody crying in the audience and everything. I was like, nah, I think I only need to see this one time.
Yep.
I did my duty as a Christian watching it one time.
Yep. Jesus, and I'm good.
Yeah. Man.
Word. And on that note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a segue.
Right?
That no people.
It's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. You got your rants, you got your movie.
Yeah, you got your list of movies. Come on now.
Yeah, shit. Go do your due diligence
And leave us alone.
Word. And for all those motherfuckers,
I'm joking. Come back and see those watches again. Yeah, please.
And for all those motherfuckers that are gonna respond to the shorts that we're gonna put up tomorrow, take the dick out your mouth at least. It's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody. Those motherfuckers.